Aš pastebėjau, kad man šono reikia susidėti.
Right, hello, welcome to Raise the Dice. Yes,
Our game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Where
we play Dungeons and Dragons with the game of Dungeons and Dragons, where we have friends who play Dungeons and Dragons in the game of Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
It's almost a rap.
We are Raise the Dice.
The best. So, we have also map. Do you have a view on the map?
Now
Alright,
we
cool.
can open it.
So,
We want it now.
that's one part of Khorinis city, because what happened last session, you, Deadly Mischief, you arrived to the monastery of Innos, by where Mutag went to do some things. Yes, and there you had one last evening before Mutag bid you farewell, and
But he poofed.
with that, he sent you messages of some sort of goodbyes, and he disappeared back into the monastery.
Fucking
And
poor.
only moments after that, you heard a massive explosion in the upper part of town, and you can hear people screaming, running across the fields. Yeah, you still have the message.
I have the message.
Yeah, I think we all have the message.
I know you want to read this badly.
It's interesting, yes. I'm not gonna lie. So,
I am a good DM, so
alright.
you can read my message.
This is interesting. Should I read it aloud?
No.
No.
Can you read that? Damn. He
Alright.
definitely googled that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Let's go back to the game.
Just
this is heavy,
Yeah,
hey.
but this is good.
this is heavy as well.
Why, he wrote chainmail there?
No, you wrote plate armor.
Plate armor.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, you lost your adamantine armor because it's a vortex bag of
I
holding.
think we took everything what we need.
No, you didn't.
No,
you didn't.
No, we didn't.
Let's
forgot.
assume
I
we
don't
did,
think-
because
No, we
there's
didn't.
a lot of shit in your bag.
No.
Actually, there's not a lot of shit.
There's
No,
a lot
all
But
of
you lost it, yeah, basically.
My shit is in my bag.
No,
Yeah.
we can just go to you and ask to give it back.
It's
Yeah.
quite far away.
Yeah, but you have
So,
Oh.
you can do that, but meantime, you can hear people screaming, shouting, running across the field, across the city streets, and as you start running towards the explosion, and in one alley, it's like a small park, and inside the park you can see as 3 large hellhounds are just growling and sniffing each other and attacking people, killing them on spot. And you can see an elder-looking wizard that is casting. You can hear this loud sound of a bell, gung, and one of the hellhounds who is previously wounded just falls dead on the ground, and other 2 fall.
What is
Jump.
he fighting again?
You can see a hellhounds, and right now at this
Banish
moment,
that shit.
you can see one dead hellhound laying on the ground, and 2 other hellhounds.
Oh,
they jumped on the. And would you like to place your?
I think we wouldn't be that close.
Yeah,
We would see that.
you're about 60
So
feet
the-
away.
Yeah.
I look at that wizard. How does he look?
So
like?
yeah, would you like to
How
describe
the
yourself?
wizard looks.
boy.
The wizard looks.
What
Like a wizard.
And you
Well,
can see
let's
about
see him.
6-7 dead people, just casual people laying on the ground.
Casually dead.
Casual.
Yes.
No, casually dead.
And you can see the necks are bitten off them. Some of them are missing arms.
Can we do an action?
I would like you to describe your character, your new character, to the table, and then
you
we will
don't-
roll initiative.
Fuck, I want to summon my bow.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
roll a dexterity check. It would be a reflexes on that one.
8.
Yeah.
19.
As you see this is happening, you just immediately summon your bow.
Danger!
Instinctively,
Danger.
yes. Instinctively
Yay,
summoning.
But yeah, of course, if you're running to someone where someone's screaming, you like prepare your weapon. So
So if you want to prepare any weapons or... Okay, so you're on the broom and you see. Bless you.
No, so rolls 1.
No, I mean the
I
sword.
know, yes.
Flames on!
A reasonably tall old man.
What a dick.
He does have a dick. I can
We can assume that.
confirm. he is wearing a blue robe and also a bowl hat. Another distinguished feature of his face would be a very large nose and a classical mustache, which goes like this. No, it's not a thin one that like it's like a bushy one. Like,
Any beard? No.
he does have a fairly long beard. All of it is great because he is pretty old. Well, I would say he looks at least 65.
65.
But he looks-
It's not old.
Well, he is pretty old, but he's still.
On the older
Still kicking.
side.
He's definitely on the older side, and his hair is
Pretty
completely
young, but
gray.
still
But
kicking.
and he's
Get off me, you fiends!
just flailing.
An old guy who will roll Constitution every morning if he dies or not. Because of old age.
65 is not.
You also see an owl flying about, trying to help him.
It's an
A
owl.
white or
No, just an owl.
just an owl?
So,
Doesn't matter.
Random color.
so yeah, so you can see
You shall
only
not.
a lonely human fighting these hellish creatures, and I would like all of you to roll initiative.
Yeah, let's go for initiative.
Yeah, just let's dive
Oh,
into
it's natural 5.
Oh, it's
Natural
nat-
one for Astra.
Woo, yeah, 17. Yes.
Good start.
Good mythical.
It's good to waste your bad rolls on initiative rather
Yes.
than on.
It's 6.
I have very
So.
beautiful 3.
The best. Od Ronisha.
19.
Sit on initiatives.
Right, unicorn.
Oh.
Oh.
6 plus 2, I guess. Oh yeah, it's 6 and unicorn is initiative. Plus
Right, Nozug, what's up?
Six.
Yeah, so it's 8. Unicorn is 8.
And the last one.
Oh. For me, it's 12.
Did we get
And
long?
Eldine.
17.
Or did we get some long rest?
No.
We did
Nope.
not.
We
Oh, come on.
fucked.
We have no.
We going into this tired.
Oh,
Well, I can do shit without my spells. So
I can-
Well, I
some
can do a
shit.
little bit shit without my spells.
Right.
amazing.
Amazing.
Maze balls.
Nice,
Oh.
nice combat music.
I think we need to
relaxing, you know.
turn
We
on
will die.
the music we always use.
No, it's the best. Alright, so
And it's nice.
Oh, this is my.
you want heroes music?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Combat
go.
music, please.
Oh, I know what I get paid.
Right, so just a moment there, and we will have some heroes of might and magic.
Am I the first to go?
You are
This is so exciting.
Maybe.
just probably.
Maybe, maybe.
Let's see.
I will picture this amazing battle map, and you all should too.
Okay, let's take
If you do that,
Picked.
nobody should be there.
Oh yeah.
You make the best
Take
picture, so you do it.
pictures.
I'm
My
just
poor
doing
Greg.
Sorry.
Right.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
You needed to make a box for that as well.
Pictures.
Who wants to
Right.
spare us some miniatures?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's rewind the music. Yeah, you can take photos of that.
I'm
And
on the ground.
I will go up.
So,
Damn, buddy.
it's very funny to look like in
Yeah.
the middle of the game and everyone like.
So,
We're
we
excited.
have monsters on. Alright, so just once again.
You want initiative?
Okay.
Right, so Dronish, it's your turn. You can see this man fighting off beasts, and yeah,
I have my fucking thorn whip as well. Because it's my cantrip.
It's my horny whip.
My holy wood.
So,
I whip
okay, I
horny
think,
people with my whip.
is it, how far am I? 30 feet would be?
no, you're 60 feet away.
60 feet away. Damn. 60 feet is too far, so then in that case...
But you can move up to 30 feet. If you want.
Yeah, but then I don't want to move close one, so I just pull my longbow and I shoot at the one that looks like, you know, more dangerous.
Okay.
Which one would be? I don't know.
It's difficult to tell. They both look ferocious.
So is one in the front of it and then another one on the back
They're
of
on the
him?
sides. They try to flank him.
So I'm trying to shoot the one that is behind him.
Okay.
I don't like to
Alright.
make him go away. So okay,
So
it's
go ahead, roll attack.
Where's my good dice? So it's 8 plus 5. And that's 13.
It misses.
Ah.
It just dodges out of the way. And now, mysterious guy who doesn't know.
And
Well.
before that, my unicorn then
I'm
casts.
actually going before.
Yeah, so now, what you can see that an arrow tries to strike one of the creatures, and you look around and you can see this a party of brave adventurers.
Want to do legendary action with unicorn?
Yes.
And cast on a man a shield.
What's the
it's
range?
actually-
Isn't it a game? That man is controlling those hounds.
He's fighting with them. Look
I'm
at
failing to control those hounds.
He
Yeah.
summoned everything.
Yeah, I mean, you saw him killing one of those, so.
So,
Yes, what's the range?
60 feet.
60 feet, yeah, you can do that.
Plus 2 AC.
Alright, so you can feel as the shimmering armor appears around you, and your AC currently is plus 2.
It's 92.
92, right, and that's it for you, right?
Yep. Now.
Dan, it's your turn.
going up
I'm going now.
30 feet. I have advantage on attacks, and I try
Another
to
song.
shoot the hound, the one on the right side from me.
Okay.
And it will be a simple attack, and it is 22 to hit.
It hits.
Okay,
Just snarls and growls there, trying to bite.
and gets minimal amount of damage, which is 7.
7, right?
Yes.
60 feet.
Am I within 30 feet of them?
You're about 60 feet away. If you fly up, so
Oh,
you're a
okay.
bit further away.
And another question: is there any commotion in that part of the city?
Actually,
do we hear a fight or some? Maybe I see some more things going when I'm up, as well as us.
roll a perception check.
Okay. It's 12.
You cannot see because a part of trees are covering you. You need to get out of this range, but you definitely can hear deeper within the city are clanking of metal. The swords are, and you can hear men screaming to reinforce, reinforce.
Okay.
And you can hear some orcish shouts.
Okay. Go.
Do you think they use the portals? And orcs got into the city?
My second attack. I'm done. And it's
I believe it hits.
20 to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the same one.
Yeah. It's cocked.
Yes, it is.
It's 9 damage.
Alright. So you can see as 2 hours sink into one hellhound in front of you. It looks a bit weaker, and it's now actually hellhound's turn. So
I end my turn.
yeah, actually both of them, they stay on the spot and they try to attack you. And it would be natural 18 to hit.
Oh boy.
You.
Natural 18.
Oh,
So
man.
that'll be a total 23. That hits, alright. And another one would be 18 to hit.
It also hits.
Okay. No, actually, the second one bites and deals some damage to you, so that would be. Alright, that would be actually 14 points of damage. As it bites you, and you can feel your flesh burning from its maw. And while it's still holding your arm, the second one just goes back a bit. And
Said I'm 60 feet away.
yes, you are.
Okay.
And it goes a bit further, and you can see it opens its hellish mouth, and flame starts pouring at you. So
an
I would
attack.
like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
The new guy dies on the first day.
It's not a new guy, it's some kind of an old man.
A 9.
9, that's a fail.
Let me kill him and I will summon a specter.
So you take 21 points of fire
Don't be
damage.
foolish.
You can see as the hellhound releases this fire breath and it burns this man a bit. It catches fire, and that's the end of their turn. And Trevin, your turn.
Trouble.
You can hear the commotion in
I
the
seem to be in
city.
a bit of trouble here.
Hey, Darius. I came from the Kogia.
What's the old man voice?
It's all old man voices.
I take out my wand, and I point at one of the hellhounds, and I cast polymorph on him to turn him into a snail.
Hey.
He rolled an 8.
Actually, he rolled an 8. Damn it.
Damn it.
Alright.
You wasted it.
So it polymorphs into a snail, and you can.
Which one?
Actually, what you can see, it takes out the wand, casts something, and one disappears.
But we understand
But-
because Murtag has.
But you can see as it actually polymorphs into a tiny snail that is on the ground.
Stop it.
Which
And
one?
I will order.
This one, I suppose, or this one.
Yes, this one.
So it's not.
And I say, Stephen, you know what to do. and the owl swoops in and grabs the
Our
snail
name
and
is
flies up.
Steven!
Oh,
All right, so you can
Steven!
see the owl you can see the grab the snail and darts up.
Way to go, Steve!
All right,
Amazing!
unicorn's turn. If that's it.
Yeah, that will be it.
He
Steven.
gallops to the second
I
hound
already love this character.
and uses multi attack.
All right, let's go.
For the first one,
It's a natural
natural
one.
one.
He kicks Trevin.
Actually, no.
Actually, yes. You found
Well,
the
it's
No.
1
Kill
plus
the
7, so
unicorn.
it's 8.
Steven, you know
the
what to
first
do.
one. Roll a dexterity check for the unicorn.
It succeeds.
Not good. It's 5.
So actually, what you can see, the ground here is cracked, and it's there's like small fissures on the ground as your unicorn gallops.
But he flies over it.
Yes.
It doesn't touch ground.
Yes. So that's the thing. So, huh.
He can't
Ah,
get
you
into the
forgot.
cracks.
No. I remember that, but I'm thinking what could happen. But
He falls prone.
I suppose as he's about floating and all the roots are just dragging onto the surface, and one of the hooves just entangle into one of the roots and just falls prone, hence missing the first attack. And just,
So what now?
you can get up for a half movement and still have your second attack.
Okay, I do that.
All right.
And then I rolled 15. It's
But
20.
it's cocked.
Cocked?
Yes,
It's not cocked.
it is.
It's a cock.
It was free.
It was also cocked.
No, it was.
Everything
Okay,
is cocked.
let it be free. But
Alright, so it
To break
misses.
free.
And that's it.
it's free. It's 10.
take
7.
Misses.
7 misses.
It's very agile, so it's difficult to hit him.
Oh,
And Nozu, that's your turn.
it's my turn. Okay, what do we have? 2 hellhounds left.
You actually have one hellhound.
One left. Oh, the other one is a snail. Okay. I
And it's currently up in the sky.
I take my attack and hit him. Natural 18.
Your longbow.
No.
You're 60
You're
feet
60
away.
feet away.
Oh, scheiße. Yeah. Here's my arm.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. Oh, or not. Yeah, I know. Scheiße.
Wrong shit?
the
No,
skull.
no, it's wrong. Good.
So which one wrong shit?
Shut up, I need something to roll
Four,
this shit
so
in.
8
Some
points
wooden
of
card.
damage.
You need one of those.
Oh,
that's
lucky.
Okay.
8 points of damage, and he makes a wisdom saving throw.
Some
No,
random.
no. Oh, and it's not 8 points of damage, it's 15.
15.
Все
Okay.
считаю. Это очень
Wisdom
артик.
saving throw. DC 16.
No, fails.
Круто.
Fails. Spear.
Where is your
Okay.
power?
So, and you can see it's really badly hurt, so it looks at you. It's about to leave, probably. And yes, you can. No, it's on his turn. And Astra,
My turn.
I can use my other second attack
if you want to, yes.
And it's
Not even cocked.
yeah, it's not even cocked, I guess. It's Shit, 15.
15 just hits.
Just hits. Oh my god.
He kills it.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. It's really badly hurt.
1 HP.
And Unicorn makes legendary attack again. It's hooves this time, so it's 12. Please look.
Okay.
It's 12 plus 7, so
So it
it's
definitely hits.
okay, hits. And then we go for hooves. It is 2d6.
Just finish him.
It's 9 plus 4.
Oh, that's enough. So as it moves and just crashes the skull of the hellhound, and you can see this like cinders sending it off into the air and collapse into the ground, and slowly starts turning into this sludge. And
I think it's not last of them.
yeah, the hellhounds are done,
We still hear the battle.
and the battle is over for now.
And I run to
The
the
battle.
band and like, are you
Yeah.
alright?
In this part, but you can
Sir.
still hear screams deeper into the city.
Are you okay, old man?
Take your
Thank you,
action.
I
friends.
think I fly.
Friends. Wait just one moment.
I fly.
We're
fly-
And I'm waiting until Steven drops the snail
And
from a
as
very
you-
great height.
As it takes an action to put yourself out of flames, so you suffer additional 5
Because,
points
yeah,
of
actually-
fire damage.
Fire.
5 points of fire damage.
Oh,
Question.
Yes.
The chocolate bar. Do I need to eat all of it to heal?
Yes.
You can't just,
I just
lick it.
meant. No, I meant like to a bit.
Yeah. I mean, you can try.
I actually want to try to give him like a one piece of chocolate to see if it heals.
So you can see as
I
this
fly
group of
closer.
motley crew
Come on, Blaker.
approaches you, and you can see the human blonde girl offers you a chocolate bar.
oh no, sorry. I do not eat food. Sorry.
It will heal you, I think.
I have my own stuff. And I take a berry and eat it.
Hey, old man.
Good berry.
What happened here?
I gain 1 health. I eat another one.
Do you really don't need this?
Well, I do not require sustenance at the moment. No, thank you.
Hey, old man. What happened there?
We should take you out of here.
We should go
I was
further.
attacked by these vile beasts. I do not know. I think the city is under attack.
We need to go up.
Yeah. And at this
Let's
moment,
go.
I think the snail should.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just splatters somewhere on the rocks, so it's dead definitely, and your owl returns.
And
Well,
I'm.
interesting. And I
And by
dismiss
the way, I am on broom flying.
I'm not surprised, no.
Yeah.
I am with wings flying.
I'm a half orc.
Right, so all of you run.
Thank you. Thank you very much for helping me.
I'm a banana. I'm a banana. What?
This is what you do?
No. I fly up to scout.
I fly up too.
I'm a Batman.
Alright.
What's happening up there? Can you see?
I'm
So
faster
are
than
you
him.
staying there, or are you
Look.
running straight to the noise?
Yeah, listen.
I'm
doing
going
that.
up as much as possible to look to scan.
Don't split the pond.
I try
Don't
to
split the
hide
pond.
myself on one of the roofs. And
Actually, if it had to be, if you run that way, you'll end up here.
oh,
Just I had to do this like
So which way is the noise coming? I wanna
Noise,
go.
this place. And imagine you are here,
Ah,
and you can
okay.
Yeah.
hear the noise here.
Oh, okay. I'm just want to fly up and
What?
fly up and see what I can see.
If you fly up and as you
I see nothing.
just penetrate the roof, not the rooftops, but the branches of the trees, you can see actually quite many hippogriffins flying around, and you can see riders on them.
Are they
Oh
friendly?
shit.
They are men, probably paladins, wearing some shining
okay.
armors, and you can see some other strange bird-like large creatures flying, and they fighting in the air. So
Okay.
and you can see it's the discordance of arrows flying. You can see the boulders that are being tossed, and it's a mess. It's very actually approaching the city center. It's really not scary, but it's dangerous to be up in the sky.
Then I'm
And then-
Homer Simpson going back to the trees.
Just like I go and down and dive down.
So what's happening?
Mess, but I think we need to go up and help people.
There's a fight. Paladins are fighting.
With some kind of creatures.
Yeah,
Bird-like.
Bird-like?
Can we roll?
How does it
up
look?
in the sky, the bird like it's.
Can we roll?
Can I look inside? Can I see it from
Maybe
the ground?
with-
Roll a
Can I
perception
look
check.
history if I've read about things like that?
Do I
14
recognize any
plus-
screams?
Orcish screams definitely on the ground
Perception?
foot soldiers.
So it's 21.
21 you can see hippogriffins and you can see other creatures that you're not familiar
We have
It's
an
not
orc problem.
gargoyles? No.
No.
Hey guys, we have
Can
an
we
orc
roll
problem.
to this to?
We have an orc problem.
Maybe
you know?
we heard something about that other creatures. Can we roll? If we
Go ahead,
can.
roll a history check.
Can I
We all
roll
can?
history?
Yeah, you saw them, so you can.
19.
To hit.
5 plus
15.
0, nothing. I know nothing. Does anybody recognize
14.
them?
Yes.
Probably.
I just
orcs.
rolled a 19. I guess I have heard
What the
something.
fuck is
I
that?
have 14.
Alright, so.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Oh, that's
Give me
cool.
one sec.
Give me the name, and I will tell you the stats.
Haha. Meta game!
Don't do that.
No, through DMs modified.
Where's the pigeon?
I won't tell you the stats. But the fact that I may know the stats won't affect my game.
Very.
Actually, roll a perception check for me, please.
I saw them before.
Yeah, but there are
It's a
others.
7.
It's 7.
Great, 7.
But it's your history was higher.
My history were 19. Too old.
We have an
Yes.
orc problem in
So,
You said you're not drinking these anymore. These are bad.
So, DM
let me
is
check real
search.
quick.
No,
What,
that's
7?
bad.
7.
Drink.
Actually, you managed to see one wyvern
That's okay.
Wyvern.
flying that is commanding those guys, and
I saw a leader. He's a wyvern, or
Weaver.
So it's wyverns?
and you recognize these guys as like a body of a lion with antlers of a deer and
Chimera.
huge. It's not a chimera.
Manticore.
It looks like a chimera, but it's actually a periton.
Whoa, never heard of that.
Okay, I don't know stats for this.
And
It's a-
it's a monstrosity, so
Guys, but no like riders on them.
no riders on them.
They don't have riders, but a wyvern is commanding a pack of peritons.
And you know that,
Intelligence.
yeah, wyverns are a bit scary.
Wyverns are a bit.
But I think
Wyverns
I mean, they're stronger. They're about 3 times stronger in terms
than
of that.
peritons.
Yes.
Okay.
Jeebus.
We may want to walk on foot.
It's not this.
All
Let
we-
the paladins deal with them.
But we need to go upward to help people.
I mean, we,
What people?
Casualties.
Let's go by foot.
Yes, okay. I will float, like, I don't know.
Alright.
I will not go on
But you
foot,
understand we won't do anything.
Just remember,
great.
we're not rested after our last fight, so please
We're tired.
be
We
careful,
need to help
okay?
people. Come on, guys.
Because if you are hurt, I cannot heal you.
I still can heal
I have
you.
not enough power in me to
Just
do that.
take care and let's go if
Can
you
I
want
go
to save
to
those
a
people.
corner
I assume it's
of a
your
building that's safe?
old man. Take care here. We will deal with that.
No buildings here yet.
Yet.
Alright.
You should hide.
Okay, I'll do my fasty true sight thingy
Okay.
for,
What?
I mean, 2 minutes.
But we're rushing.
We're rushing.
And okay, so you
Bye.
take an action, you do that, and you can see it's snowing. And actually, roll a perception check.
Also, it's 13.
Okay. It's 13. All right. I thought there might be some
I
modifier. So
wanna-
as you look around, there are no trees from your true sight into Shadowfell, but you can see lots of wights are walking. And as you gaze around the corner of the tree passage, you can actually see an ogre-like figure that is commanding them and ordering them. And he unveils some sort of like a crystal that you have. And he shows them to follow him, and they start to rushing, and they are out of your reach.
Do I assume the crystal might take them to our plane?
It's almost identical to yours.
Holy shit.
So there's that. It's actually interesting that you use it. So you run, rushing, right?
Before that, all the people that were around. Yeah.
Very much
actually
so.
want to try to stealth a little in
Loot
front
that.
because I'm not running. I'm flying on one, so I'm
Guys,
silent.
Guys!
Yes.
Well, I seem to be heavily injured, so I shall stay here.
Okay. You stay behind,
I
right?
try to enter one of the houses.
You really
The
don't
houses
need a
are on the
healing.
way.
Oh, you're healing!
Like I said, the chocolate can heal you.
Oh, I did not understand. I thought it was just chocolate. Yes, I will definitely take it.
But actually, no, I will give you this and I take a potion of healing.
Oh, I take
But
it.
you only
Metagame.
Well, I already owe you for helping me, so thank you very much.
Hey guy,
Do
first
this
see.
I mean, it's not necessarily metagaming, it's just a guy who can help you. It's good.
It's just an old guy who
Plus
was
2?
fighting.
Yeah,
Almost
plus
dead.
2.
Almost dead guy. 5
Plus
minutes.
4 plus
We might have more casualties than now. Jesus, the lights are coming.
2. Shit.
I think.
And what you can see, that now Nozug's eyes are shrouded with this strange, but you can see the color of the dice, the violet
Yeah.
ones of Murtag. It's driven.
Driven.
So you can see his eyes are shrouded this kind
You
of.
okay?
I see whites.
What do you mean you see whites?
Oh god. They will come here.
I think we need to still try to save some people. If it's possible.
The chieftain is with them.
Shit.
The orc shaman.
I will go scout in front.
It's actually it's
No.
not an orc shaman. It's like an ogre-like creature.
Ogre.
Still, it's a shaman. Nick.
Probably it could, but it's not an orc, so it's unusual for that.
Oh, still.
So
It's bad.
I want to go and try to stealth a little bit in front.
Funny, but we're already in the
Yeah.
front.
Oh,
Because you're staying behind. I say the rush forward.
right, so if you want to stealth, you can roll a stealth check.
Can we all stealth?
If you
Well, I
want
want
to,
to
yes.
in front. I want
So,
everyone in
Guys,
front.
just a second. And I talk to Unicorn in Elvish and he casts when you pass without trace.
Salam alaikum, you
I'm like 30 feet in front of everyone.
Right.
That's all.
12, and I still get past without trace if I'm 30 feet in front.
Yeah,
Probably,
yes, yes, it's.
So it's 22.
Okay. So, and then you go forward too.
I rush
Uh,
forward.
Alright, so you two.
Carefully, but not stealthing, because stealth
Well, then
is
I
slower.
getting. I'm holding my discipline.
Alright, so the marching order is Astra, then we have Iodine, and what else?
And
Unicorn.
I'm following with Unicorn.
Okay, and
Muzzle, where are you going?
You?
With, you going with, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're
And,
together. Don't split
you
the
guys?
body. Whoa.
You stay.
you want to stay
No,
behind or
I
do
shall
you?
come and help you. I am in your debts.
So you're the last
I'm
one, or
powerful enough. You just
I think-
got quite damage to your body, and your body
I
is
think like
always.
that.
Roll a constitution
Well, I'm in
save.
the cold, but I am actually rather fit for my.
I would
He
assume
took a lot of
that's
damage, a lot of damage. He did not die, but dies from a heart attack.
you can see probably a normal, just a casual man or woman would have been dead by now.
Yeah. Well, we saw him doing magic, so.
Yeah.
I am not very good at killing, but I do have skills in protecting people. So, if you need any help in that sense, I can definitely provide you some protection.
I'm in front and I'm doing.
Alright, so as you
Yeah,
fly
I don't
a bit
hear
up
that
front,
either.
what you can see a humanoid figure, this braided, just a mess of black hair floating in the wind, and you can see angelic,
I think I know
Shining
who
wings.
he is.
and you can see actually the line of militia, so soldiers that are fighting the foot soldiers, orcish foot soldiers.
Amazing.
And you can see him with, loading his gun, and as he shoots, the ball of lead, size of a fist, that is arcing with lightning energy, just
Mouse. Motherfucker, I'm going there.
So you can see that it scoops and it takes another shot.
Is there's still
Advantages.
militia in front of
Yeah,
him?
so they're fighting, and you can see he shoots shoots 2 times at the largest orc, and as falls to the ground, the militia just finish him off, and and you can see all they start driving orcs away, and the fights keeps happening. And yes,
I'm going to die.
I'm going to him.
I'm going to him.
I'm flying and just like, you
So-
know,
We all see him
So
on
as,
board.
yes, from now you can see all, and he's actually a bit floating with his wings.
Yeah.
And as it looks, you can see his eyes now just this radiant
But
white
it's not
energy.
the one we know.
It's the one we know.
It's Lestat.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm just like, you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
What happened?
All hell broke loose.
Yeah,
Is there
boy.
any still survivors?
There are, but all of us are fighting children, women, and those who are unable to fight are staying hidden in the barracks and in the lower corridors of this enter the city.
So we're having no trouble.
We have much more than an orc trouble. Yes.
We're gonna try to help. We ourselves are kind of wasted at this moment, but
And what you now can see as you approach, next to the tree, next to the hut, you can see a
Wasted.
quite large
Yeah,
backpack with alchemical sign on it, and you can see it's
Free
partially
healing potion.
opened, and you can see it's some
Free
sort of
healing.
magical potions.
Oh, I
It's-
ran into it
Alright.
and I looted it.
Or it's quite heavy, so there's
Very
a lot
massive.
of potions.
What is
A
there?
handful
I
of healing
look.
potions.
Actually, funny story. Today I take a d20 and d6 and roll. Okay, how many potions there will be? And I roll 20 and a 6.
So it will be
26
26
potions.
of healing.
Oh boy.
And enough.
and
Great.
oh no, that's the one shot.
Superior.
And I look at them. Do you recognize them?
Roll an investigation check.
One.
Natural
No.
one.
I'm terrible with magic, so
You
I don't understand.
you're too shocked at this moment to understand what it is, but you can see it's definitely magic and.
I say fuck it. I drink one.
No,
you-
are you going?
Yeah, I'm going with them.
I'm standing
Still
close to
Lestat.
Lestat, using my advantage to shoot things there.
there are no orcs there, but
Who are they fighting?
now you can see actually lots of dead orcs on the ground, and militia are moving forwards, and they join some paladins. They just seem like 2 walls crushed on orcs, and they're moving to other place to help
They're in
other
the
people.
middle of a city. Yes.
Yeah.
It's
How-
on the streets.
How did they all get here?
This
I think we know how they all did get here.
is.
But we closed the portal.
Did Murtag blow it up?
Yeah, we saw it. Like he just blew away and.
Yes, I have nothing to do with this.
You're not here.
Did you say something, old man? What are you bubbling about?
Why you sounded like Murtag? Murtag? Is that you? Dispel
so
magic on your vanilla
We
illusion.
don't
Did
look
someone
like
say
him.
dispel magic?
How did they got into the city? Do you have any ideas?
I'm aware of how they got into the city. I heard the rumors there was some man that was responsible for finding out the portal. I suppose it's one of your team.
He was responsible for closing it, and he closed
Yes,
it for sure.
there was a diviner, and his mission was to secure the portal was really destroyed. And he told us that the portal wasn't destroyed. He entered it, and he come back and said that the tunnel was collapsed, but the portal was partially damaged, but not damaged enough.
Well, he did blow
And-
it up.
But what happened next? He took some dynamite. He went in. 10, 15, 20 minutes passes. He doesn't come back, and then just breaks. The whole hell break loose.
Like, what wasn't it possible for you to close it on the second the first orcs came in?
No.
It's-
And
it's-
now and actually, he takes out from his backpack a scroll. Who's the best at magic?
Me.
Me?
Me?
That would probably be me.
Well, I need someone with arcane knowledge.
Me.
Are you a wizard?
No.
+8 on our
I'm better. Trust me. At this moment, I am.
What do you
Why?
mean?
Why?
What?
What?
You are not better in magic.
What's that?
It's roll an arcana check.
With advantage.
Yes.
So I'm the best, and it's 22.
It's very complicated and
Oh,
difficult
that-
magic. That is what you can gather from just glimpsing at it. It's a difficult mechanism of spells that has several stages, and it's meant for destroying magical circles.
These are spells.
Yeah, why?
Yes.
Yeah,
We
no,
need
sure.
we need to go into upper part of city and destroy this magic circle so no other can enter. I
Damn.
mean, all the orcs, all the hounds, everyone
Many
just
magic circles there.
just one, but we need to get to
The
it
central
and
one.
close.
Magical. Well,
Only
can you
this
not
one.
just smudge out the markings?
It's not that easy, no.
Can you just use the wand which closes the portal?
Do you have any immovable
Do
wands
we-
on you?
So Adina,
still have
I
a
think you
wand.
should go and
still
close
have
the
the wand?
circle.
You took from
because-
it. Right tag.
What? Wand of closing of activating it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have it. It was on me always.
you found the bag. Okay, there's some healing potions, and if you run out of magic, those of you who are magic users, you can.
I'm quite
They are all
out of
healing?
magic.
No, not all healing. They are. Some of them are. You can just replenish your magical powers.
Are there any that
I
have
start
negative
to look-
effects?
No, no.
I start to look for the ones who replenish the magic.
Okay, roll an investigation.
Oh my god.
Mana. potion.
Natural 20.
All right. So,
That's so.
that's so close. You definitely
On the
see,
edge.
and you can actually put them aside, so you can
I
find
don't.
out it's weird alchemical, magical imbued potions that restore spell slots, and actually find 8 potions of first level restoration. You find 3 potions of second level magic restoration,
What's second? Okay, repeat.
8 of first level, 3 of second, 4 of third level, and 3 of fourth level.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
I say to my group everything, and I take myself. I think we two most need those shits.
Do we see any health potions?
Yeah, how
Yes.
many?
Can I
All
distinguish?
of them are health potions.
Oh man.
All the rest.
All the rest.
And some bigger, some smaller ones.
I take.
Can you pass me some healing potions?
I give him 3 bigger ones.
3 bigger ones.
Okay, so that would be
Is the bag
4
still?
potions of supreme healing.
Supreme.
Is the bag still heavy?
I
Is
need
the
the
bag
left.
still heavy?
If we take out. I mean, you can carry it. It's not too heavy,
Okay.
but
I
it's.
take
Supreme
him.
healing?
How much? does
10d4 plus 20?
I give
Yes.
him
10
3.
We're dead. Like supreme healing.
I give
Because
him
they
three.
have greater healing 1, so I can read.
10d4.
So you can take
10d4
it.
plus 20? Are you serious? Maybe let's not go there.
How much Supreme left?
If
man.
you take 1, that's 3 left.
Oh, he took 1. So I think I
You gave
give,
me 3.
Then I take. I give you 1. Then I
Okay.
give you 1, and I give you 1
Oh, so I see now.
right now.
We have
Can
tons
you give
of
me
potions that
something
are
to
heals
Yes,
you
Yes,
fuck
I
ton.
give you.
This battle's gonna be
How should
lethal.
Okay, I give you.
I mean, don't meta game. I mean, just
I
the
give
best
you
potions
2.
from the
We actually,
Vega
we actually don't even know
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
much they heal.
And just regain.
We never saw these.
You can
potions.
actually see the sigils of the Vega alchemist.
And
Yeah.
the sigil
Think,
says
I'll give
10d4 plus
you,
1. That's it.
1/4. Woo! Okay.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, now we're gonna drink some stuff.
Alright, so while you drink,
And I
Lestat wants to
want
tell
to-
you something.
Yeah, and how many like lesser? There is lesser or there is greater?
3 potions of regular healing.
Can you
So-
give me 1 of regular? I'm at -9.
Just tell me everything and we'll
Alright,
divide.
and 3 greater healing potions.
I just drink 1 and I'm at full HP.
Okay, I can give you 1 regular.
Not to be ungrateful, but I'm still fairly hurt. I could also use some potions.
I give you 1 greater.
Greater. That is.
10d10.
No, that's greater, not supreme.
How's the greater?
Greater 4d4 plus 4.
1 regular,
I
1
drink.
supreme, 1 regular.
I drink 1 regular now, and they heal 9
Right.
HP, which
Right.
was what I needed. I'm on full.
Nice.
Yeah, I did not
1
expect that.
regular to you. No.
Yep.
One regular to you.
Oh. I'm at full HP there.
One level,
Alright.
one greater to you.
One greater to me.
Yeah,
This
I
is
let you
going-
one regular and one greater.
So the
No,
bag is
so-
empty?
I suppose you cannot drink.
It's a
half of the
backpack.
potion.
No, you cannot.
It's a backpack.
Yes.
Simple one.
Sad.
It's not like a backpack. It's a bag that you
Sad.
can wear on your
Shoulder.
Shoulder, yes.
I take it.
It's
Just
like Garou Natasha.
Okay.
You can sell it.
Yeah.
I'll
But
keep
it's a
it.
fancy one. I mean, it's a good. It has the Vega sigils on it.
Oh, it's a fancy one. Woohoo! Definitely take
boy.
this one.
It's one of the influential families in the city, the alchemists. So, and while you're dividing the stuff and drinking, and have time to catch up a bit,
Yeah.
the last guy tells you the story.
Given.
Let's just listen.
Actually, since you are here, and I'm going to help you.
Oh, yes, nice. Will you go together?
I hope so.
Oh, that's so great. You definitely need to go with us.
I will help you.
Alright.
I will do everything what's necessary, but I have one request. And I mean, for you to, I don't want to get into too much detail, but for you to fully understand the capacity, the depth of the things that are happening, I have to tell you a small story. I was born out of epic magic, if that tells you anything.
This is my status.
Does it tell me anything?
Doesn't tell me
No problem.
anything.
What?
No. It
Well,
doesn't
just
tell us
listen.
anything.
Alright, so just listen.
Yeah.
I was not supposed to be born. My parents, they were both extremely powerful wizards. They were at the top of the world, and they had me. And upon my birthing, there was some conflict between the deities because, as you can imagine, when you're a hero of the world, you can piss off some gods, some lesser gods, maybe some demon lords and stuff. And I was about to be estranged, and I was not supposed to be born, but they used their powers. They cast simultaneously their wish spell upon wishing me to just see the light of day. And the sacrifice was hard. They had to sacrifice their lives, and just by casting the spells.
So they
and that-
died?
Yes, they died, but what they created was epic magic, and it's way above what we know as level 9 spells in this world. It's a thing.
They do call spells of levels.
Yeah. So it makes sense to you. So.
What?
And the first deity, they had to take away the sight of me, and the first wish spell was for me not to be blind, so that inverted my eyes, so it's black on the outside and white on the inside, so I could see the world. And another one, the other deity must have taken my life, but the second wish was granted me to stay alive. And now, as you can see, you can see his the true form. You can see actually some sort of angelic figure floating in the air, and you can see some sort of like shadowed figures of the gods. And one of them is like holding a noose around his neck.
What?
A noose, like a kill one.
Oh.
And another one, you can see it has a blindfold on the eyes. It's like other deity, and it's like sharpening a sickle, and it's waiting for it to reap his life. It's like a reaper of some sorts.
I say, oh yes, I see those gods. They're always right here with you.
I do not feel them, but it is probable. So, but there's a thing. There's one thing I need to ask of you. I was born from epic magic, and another thing that entered the world that should not have entered is the baby. It's a baby Asumar, and there's only one person that can take care of him,
It's Ida.
No.
and it's
No.
it's a high elf, noble. Her name is Helena. And
Yelena.
Is the baby with her?
no, but I must uncover the baby. But you need to help me. She's captured by a bad family, and if you could there's this item, and he takes out a necklace. With this necklace, you could stage out her death, and according to the regional customs of moon elves, if a nobleman or a noble woman dies, they have to let them stay overnight in a citadel, actually in a pond underneath the citadel, and it's all alone. And if we can do that, we can retrieve her body that is not actually dead, and she can, in that way, she can escape this family that is holding her. And
That's some necromancy.
it's not necromancy, it's trickery, it's illusion,
So wait, she needs to wear this necklace
to make them believe that
to
she's
fake the
dead.
death.
Yes,
How can we give it to her?
you need.
Give it to me, Elmer.
Is she in the city?
I heard she was in the city. Yes.
Copyright.
I take the necklace.
Okay, so you take the necklace, and you can feel some strange magic around it. It's illusory of some sort. And this is so she must take care of this child because
Where
it's
is
promising.
Child.
I don't know. I'm looking for it.
So we need to. I actually kinda saw. I think I saw that child.
Where? And at this point you can hear and one of the huts a bit further away just crashes on the impact, and it sounded like a large boulder just slammed onto it.
But it
And
was a man.
And one of the huts are just broken, and you can hear some more people screaming on your way to the upper part of town.
And I like run close to Rastad and see. I saw the baby in that another dimension where I was. It was in that basement of Forthfelds, together with that spider girl.
And now you can see his wings fade, and
I don't know how much of it is true because I met you there, but you don't remember me. But
and
I knew about the girl and she was a real thing.
he looks very suspiciously at you, and I will have to check this out. But I thank you. If this is true.
And you had this kind of lantern that
Okay,
shows.
that's enough. Let's spell the people out. And he starts running deeper into this.
I fire.
I follow.
Follow them.
Oh, alright.
Do you need a mana potion?
Do you need
I don't use mana from it.
Do you need some
No,
spell
but do you
slot
need
potion?
like a spell slot?
Only
Control
4th level,
press for-
because I only use 4th level spells.
Yeah, I can give you one, but I don't know.
I have a wand.
Okay, then I will not take it.
And at this point, what you can see.
Metagaming, I don't need it.
Okay.
If you ask Ed, then yes, sure, it's expensive. Yes.
I don't
Oh
remember
boy.
if I have.
Oh, Aragdas Ogre.
I don't remember if Celestiano left me diamonds.
No. No diamonds. You there.
Because
No, you took your part before leaving.
Yeah, you had your part, but not
not
she
hers.
didn't.
So I have one
I
spell.
think you like have that.
Probably 300
Yeah.
diamonds, I guess.
Because
That's
I think
cool.
I took one part.
Alright. So, what you can see at this point.
It's the chimney dude.
Oh no,
Santa.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, you don't see this moment, but
It's the chimney dude. It's the Santa Claus. Christmas.
What you can see some figures deeper in the city. They are slaughtering people, the killing paladins and militia guys, and one of those appeared to be like a heavy cloaked figure, and does something with his hands, strike the ground, and you can feel the ground rumbling below you, and you can hear as the ground shakes, and it bursts open out here, and from that impact on the ground, darkness spreads around, and it's like a large globe of darkness that envelops the sky, and it highly dims your vision, so you're able to see 15 feet in front of you, and
Even if we have dark vision?
Yes, and you have additional 15 feet at a disadvantage. So those of you who have dark vision for that. So you have so you can see 30 feet, but after 15 feet, it's just more difficult to see things. And at this point, what you can see is that from the hall climbs out, at this moment, at least 4, what seems to be black dwarfs with bald heads and...
Duergar.
Yes.
I mean, we don't know what are Duergar unless we roll for it, but Duergar. Imagine Duergar.
Yeah.
Come on, I have dwarves. Find these figures.
Nah, that's fine.
Come on, you just leave.
No, I looked for them, but it would take too much time.
Sort out your
So what you can see as they climbed out, and I need all of you to roll initiative again.
Again? Oh.
Yes.
Before that, I'd like to
Do I have advantages on
cast
initiative
something
checks?
you
with
do.
unicorn. Can I?
What?
I don't know what that's
Before
called.
that, I won't use unicorn. To
And
cast a
actually,
spell.
I want
Nothing
to
but-
do
Okay, which one?
I
think
come
it's
to you
called-
and say, Owen,
Who
can you
did I
put?
was here?
Do you like? How do you feel? Do you still need healing?
At the moment, I'm slightly.
He looks
Slightly.
pretty decent.
Because I can ask my unicorn to heal you.
That would be still good.
So okay, and I asked my unicorn.
But we're rolling initiative at this point.
So
No,
as you
I
can see, as all of this is happening,
Ah,
as they
okay.
climbing
Yeah,
down,
that's
so
good.
the unicorn approaches you, touches you with its horn, and you can feel actually healing magics.
Do I
Oh,
do it? Yes. That plus
Question.
5 to
I
get
didn't
7.
look up it yet, but protection from evil or good
Protection,
is
sorry.
only one person with
I
this
don't know,
role.
look.
So I have
Look at
just
From evil and good touch.
So, thank you very much. What a beautiful creature.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
A king from the land of Draconia.
Okay.
No, this is Deckard Cain.
Deckard K. Oh yeah.
Stay a while and listen.
All right.
So
this
roll for
happens.
initiative.
Everybody roll initiative, please.
Initiative.
18.
I have my strength.
That's how
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Ah,
A
yeah.
bard goes
That's
first.
nice when healers go first.
11.
Also, 11.
11.
Alright, so we
Oh. Oh.
we have, and unicorn knows what about.
30.
Oh, unicorn, of course. Me and my books.
I just quickly say to Lestat, stay close to me.
Unicorn, 19.
Oh, you should stay
Right.
on me.
I could.
It's like,
Can I ride you?
All right. And for Lestat, that would be okay. Cool. Pretty decent. So, and as this Duergar, this pinkish violet-skinned dwarfs climb out of the hole, and they see you and they start rushing.
Violet
They
skin.
first?
Yes.
Yep.
oh shit.
Natural.
Yes.
They roll
did
more
too.
natural.
So we need to do contest. I'm up.
I know.
They have higher dexterity.
Yep. Even fucking dwarfs from the abyss have higher dexterity than you.
Stop
Oh!
mocking me.
Oh.
Yeah, I can use cutting words better.
Oh, look, it's a bag of potato. It has more dexterity.
Come
than
on,
me.
we are fighting.
Vicious
There's no
mockery.
time to insult each other, okay?
I am fighting it within 6 seconds.
Yeah. Can I get some
I'm already
carrots?
shooting while
Need some
saying
carrots.
Aaron and the dwarves.
And
At least I get more laid than you.
Well, how do you
Come
know
on,
that?
guys. Just stop it.
Can I get a stick or carrot?
so, what happens as they rush forward? You can see 2 of them. They start.
That's not good.
You're gonna pay for that.
Oh, you have blue?
Please, let's not do this shit.
Oh,
Yeah, this.
I was not planned, you know.
That's not good.
Be careful around the
Let's
toys,
not
guys.
play on a table, because now it will be on. So you can cut it out, or you can be killed.
Oh, that's
By you know who.
So, yeah, before we
That-
cast Power Word Kill, what happens? As they climb out, they start running, and 2 of them, you see this. They start stretching out and they cast enlarge on themselves. So they become
Oh.
large people. Large
Or
dwarfs.
medium.
How large? Are they like
regular
average?
people?
Yeah, regular or like.
Oh, they are large.
Large
Because they were
dwarves!
medium, so they
Yes.
become
So
large.
like Sabonis now, yes.
No, what?
Probably. Like
No, they're like ogres. They should be.
And yes.
Ah! 4
So-
large dwarves!
And one of them takes a javelin and throws it at you
Oh,
because you're flying, and that's a natural 6, so I believe that misses.
Yes.
And second one attacks Lestat, and that hits.
Oh boy.
So it takes some damage, Lestat, and he's about to take his but what's it called? A shotgun.
He has a shotgun.
He has
Shotgun?
Because
or
he's an
crossbow?
artificer, guys. Artificers have shotguns.
The
It has a
bolts.
magical. What's it's called? It's not Blunder Boost, but it's power.
What? Power cannon?
Power cannon. Something,
Artificers have power cannons.
something like that. So yeah,
A boomstick.
these ones are enlarged
That's a
and they
boomstick.
attack. That's it. And
Is
they
that a
have now
boomstick? That's a boomstick.
that shoots
So-
balls of lightning.
2 guys at the back took the shotgun.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I mean Lestat has a
Oh,
shotgun.
last out. Okay, I thought the
No.
enemies. So he's not in my reach. Like if I will fly, I will not get.
Yeah, you're out of reach.
Okay, so.
No, I believe you're not that high up. You didn't say that you were up high when
Okay,
you flight, so
Fair
I suppose you're in reach.
fair enough. Okay, let's try to run away from him. Going up 30 feet.
Alright, so we'll take
not
a war big
25
strike
feet.
at you. That's 19 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
How much shield gives?
2.
I don't
Minus
remember if you have
Plus
made
2.
it cheap.
No, magic?
Yeah.
The
Plus 5.
spell shield gives +5.
Also, it has like spiel shield spell.
Spiel shield.
Spiel shield.
Shield,
Yes,
shield,
plus
speed.
5.
The spell shield gives you +5 on reaction.
So I have shield spell, so I activate shield.
Okay, so that does not hit you. Okay, so just hits your
And
arcane
for how
shield.
long will I have it?
Just for
Until
reaction.
until the start of your next turn.
Okay, so my.
And you fly up.
I fly up. Before flying away,
The music is the song.
Okay, first I will do
And
my
after that,
action.
unicorn will be.
I want to fly. I have 20 feet left. I think 50 feet. Can I try to fly so I would not flank, but be somewhere on the side of them?
Okay.
Further, just
But
here, here, yep.
Okay.
And I will take my crossbow with 1 exploding bolt, and I will shoot behind them, so
Okay.
they both would get hit. So, do I need to roll the d20?
Roll the damage. I mean, it's just shooting the ground, so it's.
18 or
Nah, it's fine.
rolls
6
damage.
6 fire damage.
Okay.
That's my action.
It's
And for my bonus action, I want to
Kill
inspire someone.
Alright, so go ahead.
All the diamonds in the sky.
Nozuk.
I just gonna
Nozuk needs inspiration.
Ah!
Ah!
And who do you inspire?
What you gonna do? Take third rank.
Progeru Castro.
Don't
Alright,
forget
so
it.
as you take your exploding bolt and shoot it on the ground, you can see this fire erupts on the ground and the dwarf and starts speaking something in undercommon that you do not understand.
You don't understand the common.
And that's the unicorn's turn, right there.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't want-
unicorn.
I choose not. I choose
Then
not.
looks at them, his horn glows, and he casts
Shoots lasers.
on the area where the orcs is, where the
This
dwarfs is, entangle.
Alright. So.
Dwarves are.
You
Dwarfs are.
what I said
Is.
is okay. They are, sorry.
Yes, dwarves are.
So it creates a difficult terrain, and they can choose to
Actually,
for the action.
because those are enlarged, they have advantage on that. Despite that, all 4 of them are entangled somehow, or because of shitty rolls.
Fuck shitty rolls.
So they are tangled, and I
All of them, yes. So they are
And-
restrained if they fail the save.
yeah, restrained by the plants.
Alright, so they try to move and please,
And then my unicorn charges because it stays 20 feet, yeah?
Alright,
Between.
yes.
So now he wanna charge this one, and the charge piercing at the
This
same.
still has actions because of this after the
It's a
spell,
spell.
so it's an action.
So that's it.
What? What?
It's not like I can just like have a
No,
spell. and
no,
then-
you take
No.
Either 2 attacks or a spell.
Yes.
Okay, then this is a
But you can
thing.
use your legendary actions, unicorn's legendary actions.
After this.
Yes.
Right.
I cannot.
And
It's okay, I'm tangled. So
so they are entangled and
I
they are
hear-
restrained.
yeah,
That's
restrained,
very
but
good.
then he doesn't move too close. He
Okay.
like move 10 feet, not.
Alright.
So, because it's a concentration spell. So
Oh.
I don't want him to get hit.
Alright.
It's a
Who
concentration.
is this large individual?
Actually, you do not see it.
I do not see it.
Yes.
Do I
Yes,
see
we
it?
only see 30 feet.
You only see 30 feet and
Nobody
Oh
sees
yes,
it.
nobody sees it. It's too far away.
We hardly see even dwarves.
It's 15
Yes.
feet and then and anything else
15
after
feet
that.
you can see clearly, and 15 feet after that you can see at disadvantage if you want to roll a
Do we
perception
see
check.
like a big shadow? Because it's huge. It's like
It's you can see the center and it stretches across the sky.
okay, so we don't see anything. Okay.
It's like a beacon of darkness that shoots in the sky and just
Where is it coming from?
a bit farther from the hole in the ground,
Further.
further away. Yes.
You don't see it.
Do I see that?
Not
Place
really.
No, you
where
don't.
it's
You can see the
coming
contours of that, but it's out of your reach. So
from?
it's.
There's something there, guys.
Alright, so Trevin, your turn.
Trevin!
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 Something dark side.
We don't
It's
know
your
who is Trevin. What? Who is Trevin? I hear the voice saying Trevin. What's Trevin? Huh?
It's your turn.
It's trouble in
It's
the
your
dark
turn,
city.
man.
I take out my wand, I swish and flick the shit out of it, and I cast web on the dwarves.
They are restrained, all of them. So
They're
you want.
already restrained. I
My-
cast the web still.
Alright, so they babbed even more.
It's double because
They're more restrained.
If when they start their turn, they still get half their own turn. They are restrained.
Fair enough.
So actually, yeah, they need to check 2 times because that's my entangle and his web.
I suppose that should
Yeah,
work.
yeah,
That
it's
works,
just
yes.
spells.
Yes.
Yes.
That's shitty.
Double attack and legendary actions.
And I go and hide into this building.
Okay.
Literally just go.
And yeah,
You can see some
he
people
can-
are hiding there.
then
Hello.
unicorn comes
can hear the
and
door
use
open
a hoof action.
and someone
Like,
says,
use
Can
that.
it move because it's out of reach now?
Oh,
I should have stayed closer.
Well, now you know.
alright,
So
let's
that's
call
it.
someone.
Or do you want to cast Shimmering Shield?
What if I can get it up?
I cast it on the ones that's
Round.
closest to them, so I cast it on Lestat.
Alright. So Lestat shimmers with the shield and just looks to. Thanks.
Stay safe! I like your hair and your wings!
And your doodles.
Alright, so
That's such a meta game when DM's girlfriend likes all the pieces he has.
Yeah.
I hate that troll. I
No.
hate it.
No, you love it.
No, I hate that.
We still didn't get to talk too
Alright.
much with that troll.
So, Nozook, it's your turn.
It's
You'll
my
punch
turn
him
now.
eventually.
Okay.
I will.
I tried to move to the source of the sound of the commotion and
So,
all
at your
that.
speed, you can reach this
This-
fella here.
This fella, and it's huge. It's
No,
not-
it's medium.
It's medium.
The ones here are.
Oh, does my
So you can see
does
like
my
large.
does my flaming sword kind of
You fell off?
light up the surroundings?
It does actually.
does?
So you can see a bit further away.
I see a bit further away.
You
Okay.
can see clearer because this is magical darkness, but it can
It's my
be
magical
dispersed by normal means. But what happens as you get closer, you can see all their eyes are just white and they flinch at the sides and just they don't like the light.
Oh boy.
I activate my shield in front of them.
Oh, wow, alright, that's a bonus action, right?
Yeah, as a
And from
bonus
the
action.
stab.
And I do my constitution, it's natural 20.
Dude, it's
Oh,
fucked.
ah, shit.
Yes, it was not.
No, come on, it's natural 2.
So you're blind.
It's +3 and I'm
So
blinded.
you're blinded.
Oh, it's constitution save.
Yes.
Ah, it's, wait, it was 2? It was 2, it's 9. Oh, it's 12.
It's 9.
So one of
12.
them just manages. Oh, actually, he has disadvantage over. Sorry, natural 1, the best. So he's blind, totally.
Permanent. Forever.
Probably. And
I rolled a
the other
12.
one is also blinded.
And
so
DC is 12.
Yeah, so they doubly entangled, restrained, and blinded. The best. I mean, epic entrance for Dura guards.
Oh,
Dura
yeah.
guards. And
And
your attack.
okay, I smack them
You
with
have
advantage.
advantage.
Did it help?
Yeah, you help.
Okay, you
First
roll.
attack, it's 11. Ah, it's 20.
It hits, yes.
Oh,
So you jam your flaming sword into one of them.
I use my menacing attack as well. And it will be 6 fire damage, 12 slashing damage, and only 1 menacing attack. It makes a wisdom saving throw.
So what's the total?
Oh shit. 6 plus 12, 18, 19 points of damage.
It's barely standing. It's
And make a second attack.
Kill the fucking Duragar.
Natural 12.
so he had only 1 HP. So as you take out your sword and smack it, just collapse on the ground, dead.
Gobblish!
Going
Nice.
easy so far.
And yeah, it's quite easy.
Yeah.
So far.
And that's it for you.
Yeah, that's it.
That's your attack, and you have withdrawn action. And you're on the deck.
Yeah, just don't step in front of me because, you know, the shield.
Yeah, and you can see the shield is actually illuminating the space ahead. And
So
You can see
I
even
look
further.
at the one closest to Lestat and I try to hit him with my
And
bow.
actually, at this point,
I'm
what you
why
can
not?
hear before you take your action, you can hear some screams at the upper part of town, a bit further away.
It's
and-
creatures, creatures.
Or
It's like at first it's human screams like
Get out of it!
and then
Oh my.
the sound, and then you can hear slightly familiar voice of a half giant. No, no, and then what happens?
no!
Figure runs, jumps here, and you can see the glow black as he descends, and then you can see out of the sky it's just blackness, and then something appears, and it's a large boulder, and the stone just as it jumps from the rooftop, it descends almost up above you, and you can feel this boulder slams into the back of the glow blackness, and you can see he had a ballista holding as his gun, and you can hear his left shoulder blade just breaks and his arm falls limp, and the crossbow just falls on the ground. Hey, elf girl, you remember you saved me? Be careful, there's a cyclop over there.
Cyclop? Holy shit. Nice.
I couldn't
And-
recognize you with all those chains and masks and those leather pants.
And as you can see, it's
Feels like
pretty
metal.
badly wounded, and from his wounds there's this infection, and you can feel this putrid smell that of like a rotting cheese coming out from him, and you can see one of the blobs in his infected wound. It starts forming like a shape, and it crawls onto his back and starts eating his flesh. It's the infection, you helped me, but it's persistent. It's coming back.
We are Venom.
Fuck.
And it's your action.
My action.
It's your turn.
Damn roast.
It's the curse. Or is it infection? Or is it a curse?
You remember that it was a
A
curse.
curse.
And you helped him with lesser restoration, but you didn't remove the curse.
So I have a remove
We
curse
are
now.
venom.
You do?
So I look at him, I place his
That's
hand, and I use my fourth level spell to remove the curse from him.
Okay, so you can see all of this slime just extends out of his body and into your arm, and you just draw it and just falls on the ground and just bursts and disappears. And
Oh my god! I think I managed to remove it. I can do it now.
you cured me.
I hope so, because I think we really need your help here. Can you fight? Are you okay? You need some
I cannot
healing.
move my arm. And he looks around and he just picks up a halberd that was laying on the ground. And it looks like a toy in his hands. It's a weapon.
It's a toothpick.
Yeah, I mean, for his, the halberd is a very long weapon. So for him it looks like a sword, like a short sword.
So his hand
His
is
left
dislocated,
is
yeah.
completely. I
Can
mean,
you
it's broken
Healing
and
will not help with
at
it.
this point, no.
You need less restoration.
Oh.
And you can
Yes.
see actually the size of your unicorn, that the stone that was been thrown. So it's heavy. It's tons. It's
Guys, we
like-
have a cyclops in front of us.
I would like to see him eye to eye.
I would like to buy a hound right now.
And, okay, so
And-
and your turn.
And I give him one portion of healing I have before. Because I'm a good girl.
All right.
And
So
I like him.
uh,
It's a
which,
cyclops.
how much of healing is it?
It's a 2d
How do you breed a
4 plus 2. 2.
Oh, so it's a simple one.
How does
Four,
one breed a
4,
cyclops?
nice.
I do not know.
10.
Hey, Nozuk, do you know how Cyclops get smart? They read
So he
Encyclopedia.
basically protected me from the boulder, yeah?
Yeah, you protect you because the stone would have crushed you.
Jokes
Thank you
about
for saving
Cyclops,
me.
I just googled.
Oh, you saved me twice now.
Oh,
So I think
That's
it's
funny.
just one
You
now.
don't do that.
Because you saved me, I
What
saved
do you
you,
call a
and
cyclops on a bike?
Okay, don't
On
get
bicycle?
killed.
by
same to you, guy.
Okay.
Guy, Gurgla. And
Gurgla.
a guy like me. And I like
All right, and
give him like my hand.
Bro.
High five.
yeah, so your hand is this, his hand is like this.
And I was like, oh, okay.
And we have now
I think I
Adan's
don't have
turn.
many more.
I died.
Unless you want legendary action.
You
I can't choose it.
Okay.
Because I used shield.
Okay, still 3 Durgar and Grublach is with us.
Yes.
Okay, I shoot the Durgar. The ones, the one
They're
with-
restrained.
Yeah,
So
and blinded.
They have,
And blinded.
it's pretty sure it's like critical. If you
I'm not sure. No,
I
they're
mean,
not.
they're
restrained,
blinded
maybe
and
in
restrained. Oh,
Well, paralyzed is critical.
blinded, restrained. This is like doing this. Amazing.
Oh, restrained just cannot move. Paralyzed is.
I have an advantage on the attack no matter what, so
Yeah.
so I just
Paralyzed is critical.
will 25 hit.
It will.
Okay, I will spare this. 13 points of damage.
Third
Right.
time.
So it takes an arrow and falls to the knee, gurgling, and it's on the threshold of death. It looks bad.
I second hit, second
Right.
attack. It's 19
Yeah, it hits.
and it's
Pierces its armor. So
7 damage.
that's actually, he had 7 hit points. It just falls on the ground dead.
Okay. Okay.
And you can hear at this point, I guess all of you can hear some noises on the Shroud of Darkness.
How
Is,
far do I illuminate in front of me?
About 30 feet
Oh, so
From which point do we hear the noises?
from that way.
So we're going that way. Okay, I'm moving that way, just that way.
I'm
Do you
walking
have
like
any ideas how
Like
we
somewhere,
should fight
yeah.
a cyclops? Don't get close
Yeah.
to him.
Just
I
blind
can,
them.
I can kill it in 1 hit.
Can we
Most
blind?
likely. I can try.
Okay,
Oh,
so,
or in my 2 hits.
You're always welcome.
so that's
yeah.
your turn, and
You're always.
How can we fight it? Eye to an eye.
so the
Shit, it
large
hurts.
ones, they just rush
Your
towards
bolted gun.
Glagla.
They
Yes.
save themselves
Hmm?
from that vine
Oh yeah,
section?
that's sure. Sure.
And web as
And
well.
on the web.
What about
So it's 2
blindness?
times.
Fail. So one gets out of the web, but that's
If
it.
they approach me, they get
So it
blinded.
still stays in the play
So
if they are
it's-
wine.
So yes, that's true.
They are very restrained.
They're
Yeah.
very much restrained, but not blinded, and
Yet.
that's their turn. I mean,
So
what
they
can-
stay. They stay.
One Duragar.
Actually, no.
No Duragar.
They-
Still have 2.
Actually,
More than
what-
Cyclops has eyes. What?
Actually, no. What happened? No, they tried to get out of it and they failed. So it's Astra's turn.
I
One
tried
of them
to
breaks the
Work with that
entanglement,
web,
but
old guy.
I
but
tried-
still on the web. So
I tried to seduce one of the Duragars.
you can do
It's
that
not
on
your
your turn.
You can pull out your Duragar dick.
It just goes like.
And
I
I roll
cast
natural 20.
Shatter at 2nd level on them both because
Okay.
it's in 10-foot
So
radius.
what's the save?
Constitution
Save.
15.
It's a constitution saving throw.
One just succeeds, other fails.
Good roll.
It's a good roll. It's a good start.
19.
What a start. Oh,
No,
okay.
not 19. 17. Sorry, 17 and then
8.
8 to.
Alright, so they look pretty bad. That's your turn, man.
I think.
How far can we see into
Oh,
the dark?
Wait, I killed one Duragar.
Yeah.
Spectre.
It automatically rises?
Yes.
Okay.
He's humanoid. Yeah.
It is.
It's more.
Then yes.
It, and
I mean, I choose to and it rises. Never says it costs any action.
Okay.
So, just for fun. I will roll. Oh, he will go with me. It's a gay version of my Spectre.
And I go a little bit
He was
further,
secretly
like to one
cross-dressing that
to
one.
the back to the bow. Yeah.
Okay. And Unicorn's turn.
Unicorn's turn. So we have. So okay, he goes.
Why not have this
I don't know. He goes to the dwarf and tries to pierce it with the horn.
Alright, so it has advantage.
Press, I cast spells.
It's 8 plus
It has
7.
advantage.
Oh, so it can
This shit.
8 plus 7. Still.
It
so
hits.
It hits. Nice, very nice. So I have to roll 3d8 because one 8 because of the charge and 2d8 for the one. So it's 8, 5, and 6, and we have.
So this one is dead.
Okay.
So it just pierces, goes and
How far
collapses
can
on
we
the
die?
horn. And as it collapses on the horn, you can see the size just shrinks back to and falls dead.
And he just.
Alright, so that's the first
Drops
attack,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Drop it.
Still have second attack.
And then he uses hooves, but he needs to go to the second one.
That's easy.
It can still use like a second attack, yeah?
Yeah. Then you can split between movements.
Yeah, okay, so it then hooves.
Alright. Yeah, man.
It's 4 plus 7, it's 11.
God.
11 misses. Yeah.
Misses, okay.
It tries to hit, but it hits the spikes on the armor.
Oh, but he's close enough, so,
So.
he's good for legendary actions.
Yes, so
That
that's
will
it.
come next.
And we have Trebin.
Drop
Très bien.
Should be.
Swish and flick the shit out.
Catch
I
snail.
don't think. Did you tell your name to us?
No.
Now,
Are any
Lizard
of the
guy.
dwarves injured?
I know who are you injured? None of you.
Just the dwarves. Duragar.
Is that
The
one
only
left?
one.
It's pretty much hurt. It's barely alive.
I point my wand and say, "Fear death, you fiend!" And I cast the death one.
What's the save?
It's wisdom.
Wisdom.
16.
So natural 8. It fails.
It takes.
You
To
use
do
your
that.
to all your spells alone.
Yeah.
Why not?
The 9 damage.
So
have
with a
to
loud,
work
with a
with
loud,
the
loud gong, and this necrotic energy just spills out of its ears and it's fall in the entanglement, falls prone. And
Beltos.
And as this happens, you can hear and a large boulder falls. Actually, let me check.
Oh no, Zug. Yay!
Not on me, please.
On Nozug, on Lestat, and on Dronash.
Dexterity?
So, actually, no.
No, it's by default you're dead.
But not on my spectre.
His your spectre is
Least
just out of
important.
reach.
But he's a spectre, he just can rise through it, no?
Yeah.
No, no.
It takes damage on me.
Hits are work
But
on
it's a ghost, how can it be hit by a stone?
I don't
It's
know.
a stone ghost.
But not all
What's your
ghosts
AC?
are ghosts,
18.
so when
18.
you not
So
get
it
that
hits you?
Yes,
It's a
some of them are
19.
band members.
Unless it was an ambush.
No, it
these
wasn't.
are ghouls.
19, the same for you, and
What
so
do I
all
need to
you.
roll?
Nothing.
Nothing? Oh,
So what happens as the large boulder?
How much I get?
You get squashed.
See,
What?
19.
We all get 90. Yes, that's what he said.
No.
You got 19 damage, mate.
No.
Mate, you.
all of you suffer 19 points of bludgeoning damage as the rock hits you.
Whoa!
I told you.
A rock.
Far away.
And roll
Scary.
a strength saving throw.
All of us.
Yes. Oh, natural 20, so he's fine.
It's a natural one.
Oh shit.
You need lucky feet.
I mean, you're not only prone, but the stone is on you.
Yes.
It's, I mean,
You need to take a lucky feat.
8.
so you're prone, but the rock is not upon you. So I would say that Nozug at this point is restrained.
So he has a rock on him.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
and
have
a
a
very
huge ass rock on me.
Rock and roll, baby.
yeah,
Do I think I can move the rock?
probably.
Oh, cool.
Well, if some, like room
And-
will help us.
Yes, and at this point,
It's my turn.
it's your turn.
Where did it come from?
Can
From
I
this
try-
direction?
Yes,
From what direction? From there, yeah?
Can I try to struggle out of the room?
make an athletics check.
Athletics.
I gave a lot of love to these guys.
It's 22.
That's enough. You just barely managed to pick it up, get out of the way, and just fall it. So,
It's my action.
and you can, for half movement, stand up if you want.
Yeah, once.
Okay. So you stand up, and you can hear steps of a running large creature towards you.
Oh, he will come himself. Okay.
Guys, Iodine, you said you can kill it, so it's
wait.
your turn now, please.
Yes. Mr. Spectre, please mark the Cyclops here.
I cannot take a dodge action.
No, it's
That's it.
that's it. All right. So we have Udronash now.
But
What?
I'm still with my sword and
Yes.
I
blazing
get up.
shield.
Yes.
I get up.
All right. You get up. I get up.
I was still
Don't
like
forget to kneel
doing
down.
It's
stuff,
a
yeah.
natural one.
So for half movement, yes, you stand up.
And like I try to go here, like
Okay.
hide because I see
So
him.
that would be-
I hear.
So you just
hear
managed to get here, unless you want to use
Yeah,
an
yeah,
action
yeah,
to
yeah,
dash.
dash. I wanna
Dash.
hide by the. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Yes.
leaving me.
Oh, come on.
Okay, you hide
Oh.
behind the tree, so you could
Hi,
see what is
Alana.
Yeah, I
happening.
wanna see what I don't wanna be seen.
Okay.
I want to see how my friend gets slaughtered.
All
by a
right.
giant
We
thing.
have now Eline.
You are quite powerful, or can't be leaving
I
you.
do.
Yeah.
I hide behind the house.
Yes.
Somewhere. I hide somewhere.
Why does everyone
Oh, hello,
lie?
I died. We're hiding together.
And at this point, you can see some shape appearing, running towards
Can I
you.
hide to the point I see it? And hold
You
my.
can behind the house, yes, or inside the house, inside the hut,
I can hide inside the hut.
yes.
I am
Yes,
right.
then I go inside the hut.
Oh, hello.
Oh, not the same hut.
Oh,
But you can see
bye-bye.
one
You
another.
see
I use my movement, or should I roll
It's
for
more-
hiding?
If you really want to hide, you can roll, but it's enough for movement at least.
Guys,
Then
you
can I
should
hold my-
hide as
Hmm?
well.
Can I hold my action?
You can.
Okay, for a shot towards the something which is
Running.
running on us.
Good idea.
Okay.
I don't declare that I do that or
No,
not.
I see you hide in the
And
hut.
doing that.
Yes.
Guys,
That's a bad idea.
Guys.
It's bad for the bow and it's bad for
Hide.
you.
Okay.
Right, so
hide.
And that's Astra, it's your turn.
I fly past,
quite
past
proficient bow.
Mazuk, and I lower down,
And smack him.
and I touch your shoulder, and I say, "Don't go between his legs," and cast
What the
greater
fuck?
invisibility to him.
Don't go or go.
Don't or go. What?
Do or don't.
Do not go between his legs.
But why? You can go and
Uh,
take
Just
like,
finish.
I
Can
know.
stop
Hit
you
the
can
balls.
hit the
Hit the balls.
you can hit
the
his
bar.
balls.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually,
And
a
you hold
bad
concentration.
idea when
Why?
I see it. I think that because he's the tank, he should be targeted, not us.
Whatever.
I thought that
Yeah,
I did it.
I'm not
Got
that.
guys with intelligence of 14 and more think that it is a bad idea.
Right. So,
A
but
guy with intelligence of 8 thinks it's
that's not all my
No, the
movements.
guy with intelligence of 8 doesn't know what is
To be honest,
what happened.
actually, I fly up because I want to be targeted.
okay.
So better buildings will go up in the sky rather than on the ground.
But it will have to land somewhere.
Yeah.
So I go to this side.
The
So
trajectory
the
could
trajectory would
change.
go. But there may be people as well.
Who cares about people?
And that's about where
You only hit
Yeah,
his
like
balls.
a higher.
No,
I
I
think
dropped
I
my
can.
ball somewhere.
So basically, I want like. Okay, so if I only can go like how much?
Hmm?
How much
Oh,
can I go
use it.
from here, from him?
Now it's good.
So, on here, so just 20 feet. Yeah.
Shit, then I would direct fire in this side. Yeah, so that fire would go on this side.
Alright, and we have Unicorn now.
Unicorn would like,
And all of you can hear just.
he would like
running
to hold
towards you.
his action.
How can he see in the darkness? He only has one eye. Half sight.
But I think he had to have. He has a shitty side, so.
No, I think.
Aye,
if
mate.
I wanted to.
I jokes.
I jokes. I Captain.
No, Cyclops never say aye because they only have one eye.
Captain.
So when you say something to Cyclops, he says aye.
So,
And does
his,
his eye.
They
Yeah.
don't win, they blink.
Yeah.
what
No, they
creatures-
always wink.
What creatures would
I think the Cyclops
be
was making
in
a
5
pass at
feet
me.
of unicorn?
Swinking.
You can
Ah,
headshot a
Spectre.
Cyclops. You can eye
Just
shot.
Spectre. So he can move, yeah,
Yeah, of course.
and he can hold an action. So
Sure.
he moves here.
Yes.
So there would be 3 creatures in 5 feet reach,
Foreseen.
and
Except for Astro because she's up in
Yeah.
the sky.
and he will make a teleportation
One seat.
when
One seat.
he will see the
Cyclops.
cyclone. Like
Okay.
he will
And where are
teleport
you
it out of the way, back there. Like
Deeper into the city.
I don't
That's
think.
all the mayhem
I'm
is
not
happening.
from this idea.
why not? That's
Okay.
No, it's
Okay,
okay. I just
Let's go.
We don't know what are you doing. Or Unicorn does something.
So your command teleported everyone deeper into the city.
Bad idea. Oh my god, so horrible.
Not deeper, like here.
Oh my god, so an horrible idea.
No.
What I am doing with these people.
Okay, so it holds its action, and we have Trevor.
I hear steps coming from that direction, right?
Yes.
I cast grease somewhere here, so that when the Cyclops runs at us, it slips.
Alright, so
Maybe
what's
it's
the
not a
saving throw?
Cyclops.
The saving throw is 16.
Maybe it's not a Cyclops. Maybe it's a Storm Giant.
Natural
One.
17.
Ha!
So he's just too huge. Runs
Same throw. Which save?
He
I
told
also
me there's a
drink a
Cyclops.
portion of restoring a front level spell.
Alright, and as you drink, it's interesting because you can feel that as magic just grows inside of you, and you feel your magic restored.
Oh, why
I
can
drink
get
a lot
more
of them
these?
already.
Spectre does disengage.
And I
does
hide in
dodge.
the hut. I just go straight into the hut.
Alright. So you're inside the hut, and at this point, you can see
I'm also somewhere.
emerging the Cyclops.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
I'm
Can I
invisible.
shoot him?
Yes, you can.
Do I feel the divine
And
blessing?
you can teleport them.
I'm invisible.
So he's invisible, so actually
He can't
not
target.
target. but he can target them.
So okay,
And
I take down 2 and teleport here.
Sorry.
I don't mind being a cannon. Piece of
No
meat.
specters being a cannon.
I think I'm quite dexterous enough to avoid the boulders. Well, I remember Colossus accident.
Can I shoot now?
Yes.
Okay, do I still feel the divine blessing?
Steel field.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Too far.
That's bad.
It
Sorry.
fades.
Can I use then Old Bow while I shoot?
No.
Oh, well.
Old Bow shoot.
Ready in action.
No, it's ready action. So you just
Okay.
shoot.
It's one attack.
Natural.
Oh,
All right.
Your bow snaps in half and it becomes
No.
a shadow of your.
Aldona always
Share.
makes it worse for me. I'm killing her.
are you saying that character?
No.
Okay, what happens? You see the Cyclops, and as you ready your action, you take a bow, and you release your arrow, and you can see it fly, and sinks into the air, and you can hear, as another Zerg screams. So,
Oh,
That's
you
okay.
should
How
have.
much damage?
Can I roll
roll
damage?
yeah.
Yeah.
And because you didn't see it
Kill
up
me.
there, so
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's 9.
Poison damage.
9, 9, 9,
Is it piercing?
it is piercing.
Oh, I'm resistant to that. It's 9.
Oh.
So it's
So
4.
4.
Okay.
Although it is magic.
So it's it's not.
Oh.
9 points of damage to you. And you, Odranch, did you have a
Thanks.
reaction? No, you dashed. Okay, so that's it.
Thank you.
Hiding.
And
Now I
so-
can kill Cyclops.
I'm closer to death than ever.
And
before
because
now.
of your the Cyclops heard,
The Cyclops
so
heard you.
he heard, and he looked towards you, and he'll try blindly just
But
whack.
if he
whack.
was hit,
Wait, if he is in reach,
isn't he
if he's
seeable
within
now?
5 feet of me, he makes a Constitution saving throw.
He will.
And he also disadvantage with
Blind.
because only one eye.
Yeah.
Eye.
Invisible.
No, but it fails.
I'm not
It's invisible.
No, still. So he's blinded, but still.
with a disadvantage on the
Yes,
blade.
still had a
And
disadvantage. Wow,
tell-
16 and 18. So
I want
I
to
believe-
counter.
It hits. Oh wait,
Cutting
16
ward.
natural.
go ahead.
Hey, it's 16 natural.
Plus something natural, I guess.
Yes, natural 16.
Oh boy.
But I need to. I think I need to roll 8 if I want to miss. But
Go ahead.
I will try.
You can try. He has plus 10 to hit. Something like that.
Coconut.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
Just
roll
on
again.
paper.
Yeah, roll again, whatever.
It's a good one, so
You can use my box.
Sorry.
7.
Uh, let me check real quick.
From total.
18. What's your armor class?
18.
So that just hits.
I said I need 8.
So the first attack slams you, and you suffer 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, bludgeoning. Oh.
And he makes a second attack blindly. To you, it's 14-14.
Nope. Oh.
So that would be 23. to hit.
Yep.
Alright.
Hits.
And take another 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit.
So just
You very bad.
bashes you violently.
Yeah. One
And
hit,
right-
I'm dead.
And you can hear some screeches above of some creatures you never heard before, but it's like a noble screech. So it's
Noble screech.
It's yeah, like
Savelio.
noble creatures.
Savelio.
And that's
And I look into the sky and try to see
it's
where
just blackness. But yeah, you keep your eye out. And that's it. Those are your turn.
Oh shit.
Still conscious?
I am still conscious.
You conscious?
I'm about to punch, but yeah, I'm enraged, so I take advantage.
Why are you enraged?
I'm not raging. I'm raging in person. So
You can flank him.
Oh!
With Spectre.
level.
Yeah, but still.
Spectre counts as a.
He's an ally.
Yes.
But he's blinded, so
I don't know. Oh, that was.
yeah. So I have an advantage on attacks,
I have what it forest for.
and it's natural 1 in 14.
So I believe that hits.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
I didn't know
23.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
This is actually a cyclone.
It is actually.
Is he naked?
Naked.
No, he has some boots and some things
More-
around here, some necklaces.
But no armor.
No armor.
Okay.
Just bulging muscles.
Oh my
It's
god,
gone
that's so
for.
sexy.
Ugh,
That's such a big bonus to Constitution.
what happened?
I
His
love it.
constitution is big boy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Although
So,
his intelligence and charisma are
it
not.
takes 10.
Actually, his charisma is okay.
It's okay.
It's
Okay,
10.
it's pretty.
I mean,
Like a decent commoner.
he's some common, yes.
24.
This Cyclops is a decent commoner.
26 points of damage, and he makes a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 2.
Natural 2. He fails, and he's frightened.
Alright.
What the fuck? Get wrecked, Cyclops.
And second attack. That's natural 16. And I make the section. It's 4, 15, 17,
I took away.
What?
Oh,
17 plus 20. 17 plus 7.
What?
24.
Okay.
24 points of damage!
Right.
And what? He's holding something?
He's holding a great club, and you can see.
With this 7 points of damage, I try to disarm.
So that's what you can do, right?
Yeah.
So it's
I use my disarming attack.
So it's a saving throw
Yes, strength
Strength.
check.
It's pretty
Um,
strength.
against your DC, right?
Yeah.
That would be 18.
Ah, chest. 2. Okay.
So he holds it.
So in total, it's 48 points of damage.
Alright. So it's hurt, but it's still standing, still raging, and we have now Dronch's turn. And you can hear the screech is from the sky, and it gets closer.
getting closer. I'm still trying to see them, but I took out of my bag 2 wooden beers and I throw them at Cyclops while can't.
You
casting
throw
spell.
what?
I do. I call my 2 beers.
You
Conjure
conjure
animals.
animals. Alright.
Beers. Oh my god. Cyclops will get drunk.
Could you stop
No.
doing that, please?
Never stop saying beers.
It's really annoying. So
But it's a bear.
just
Who gives a shit?
so they can attack at once.
Yes. Oh no, I believe they have to make an initiative. After you summon them. So they will join later on.
Okay, so I can roll the initiative for them. Yes. For both of them. This is
Well,
one.
this is, yeah, for both of them.
So it's 8 plus dexterity, so it's 8.
Alright, so it'll be after I die, I suppose. And yeah, that's your action.
Yep.
So you can see as face spirits conjure these bears, they flank you, and that's your turn. We have Iodine.
Can Spectre go first?
Yes, sure.
Okay, then he just attacks.
Okay.
He has advantage because flank.
So, attack him. Attack him.
And 12 and 12. It's 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, 3d6. It's 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Necrotic. And he must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
With a natural 1, he fails.
His maximum is reduced by 9.
And you can see this life force is being drained out of him.
That's all.
Okay.
From the Spectre.
And your turn.
And my turn, I turn him into my sworn enemy. Means I say, sweet death to those who have wronged me.
Swift defeat of my enemies.
Thank you, my old bow. Now I will shoot with advantage. And 30. Let's not count. 22.
And it hits.
Okay. 1 hit.
2 hits.
Is that cocked?
Nah.
Okay.
Because
then
it's on the
it's
terrain, so that's fine.
18 plus 6. 24 points of damage.
Alright.
And second attack is. Wait. Fuck. It's 24.
Yeah, it hits.
And it's another. That's cocked.
This one, yes.
23 points of damage.
Okay.
All is match.
So it looks pretty rough right now at this
Okay.
point.
I go back into the hut.
Okay. Just
No.
and your turn. Your bears.
My bears again.
Yes.
I didn't know that, so okay. First one attacks 20.
The natural 20, alright, so it's a critical hit.
So
He's
he
So I believe you
it's
can-
multi-action
Yes.
for one attacks, and this other one is four,
misses.
and it's missing. So
But
only
you can
one
roll
attacks.
for both of them.
So this was for the second.
Actually, I think we quarrel.
Seven. Oh my god.
Misses, I believe, and this one hits.
So
So-
2 attacks.
A hit and one was critical, so it's just imagine it was 3 hits.
3 hits. Okay, so I can choose which ones, yeah?
Yeah.
So, okay, let's do then. Claws. 2 claws and 1 bite.
Alright.
So, equals 2d6 plus 4. 1d6. Why?
Because you rolled natural 20. Dice doubles. So 46.
If the bears will kill the cyclops, it would be cool.
A box of things.
Yes, I have a box. And 17 plus 4, it's 21
Alright.
for the first attack. Then its second attack just 2
Is that bite or
claws, 2 claws and 1 bite. So the first claws, then
you
the
did,
claws.
like you did the critical, you technically did 2 claws right now. Because the natural 20 doubles the
People
Nice.
watching us.
But I had 3 successes. So
You and somebody.
but 2 hits, 1 natural 20. So,
So it
the
doubles
dice.
the dice.
Yeah, so you rolled 1 hit.
yes.
Second bite.
So I had 3 successes. So I chose 2 claws and 1 bite. So explain me now how it works.
No, no. The
My
first attack
natural
was a
eliminates
it was a critical. So the first claw attack it doubles because it's a
Yeah.
critical.
So
You
yeah, I
just-
did it.
Okay, so that's it.
So my second attack, because I had 3 attacks.
You actually hit only 2 attacks. Hit him.
You didn't explain correctly. like,
I mean, you had 4 attacks. 2 of them missed.
I
2
did
hit.
2, not.
Yeah,
One
you
is
missed
critical.
2 of them.
Okay, so it's the second. It's Claudine again.
Yes.
And it's 6 plus 4, it's 10.
So total
Yes, it's 10.
10, and the first one was
First one, I thought you wrote it.
no. I didn't.
21, I
Okay.
believe.
It's
31.
barely alive, but it's still alive. So
Oh.
the bears are just clawing the cyclops. It falls on the ground, tries to stand up. It's blinded at this point, and just growling. And what happens as you end your turn?
It takes a shit.
As my beer.
Bears.
Bears,
That's my turn.
yeah. So what happens? You can see
Their
from the
turn.
sky hippogriffs. They dive down. You can see riders on them, and they have large weapons like harpoons. And they shoot the cyclops and just pierces through his flesh, and they start ripping him apart. Hippogriffs trying
Oh.
to fly away, and he's. You can see his just shoulders dislocate.
Kill
One-
stealers!
One hits his like abdominal area and just starts pulling out guts out of it. It slightly gets above the ground, and you can see on one hippogriff there's a fire magician, and he places out his hand, and as it's in the air, he shoots a fireball, and just large explosion in the sky, and the hippogriffs with the screech just fly away, and it's just burned to ashes instead. And as the riders they fly off to fight another creatures in the city, this mage flies towards you. You're fine?
Yeah!
Okay, keep on the good job. We'll talk later, and he just flies away.
Where is
Um,
the Lestat and
I told the others.
And at this point, they start getting back when all of this, and you can see they a bit blooded. They fought some creatures back there, But
Wait,
Damn.
why didn't I roll for unicorn then? If he was fighting.
no, the unicorn did not get damage, but they both did.
Steven! I call Steven. Well, then, actually, I do something.
Come out like, oh,
Does
my
anyone
God.
have some health potions?
You do.
You
I
do.
have one.
Yeah.
So use it.
I order Steven to survey the top.
I need
to see
more.
what is happening.
Okay. What you can see, the
The
darkness is
invisibility
slowly deceasing. So it should be reduced at some point.
But what about the skies?
It's just darkness. It's difficult to see, but you can see the battles are still going, but not as effectively.
Are you alright? I shout to the Lestat and the giant.
He holds his wounded arm. Yeah, we're fine. How are you? Everyone is alive?
I fly to him and cast the words on the first level.
Okay. So how much you
Yeah.
heal?
I'm
That's
drinking
not-
myself to health.
I'm trying to get him.
10.
Alright. So heals last out. Okay, everyone is one piece.
Yeah.
It's fine again.
Yeah.
And invisibility ends was for
Yes.
1 minute.
I wasn't. It's blinding light everywhere.
You can shut it off if you want.
Yeah, I know. I will.
So,
Let's go.
any of the magicians, they left? Who came from the sky?
Yeah, so at this point it's clear for now.
So what, are we going forward?
Yes,
We need to
have
head
to
for the
close
source.
Is the darkness gone?
It's receding a bit.
Oh, okay.
So
Need to go to the portal.
Which direction is the circle?
Let's start.
Call my unicorn and I ride here.
That's the only skulls you had, or there is more people who are trying to close the portal.
I don't know, there must be more people who are trying to do that. But this scroll will definitely work if the enchantments are done correctly.
Let's go.
Okay. Everyone is ready?
I need some
You
healing.
healed?
I need some more.
It's a lot.
Okay, let's just close this goddamn portal.
I gave you a superior one. You used it?
He used simple one. You said simple.
I use simple
I
one.
gave you like.
And I use the supreme healing.
He used the full. Oh my.
I mean, I took a lot of damage.
Oh my. And your party members are killing NPCs instead of you. I'm just joking. Let's go.
Alright, so as you advance deeper into the
I-
city,
I hit.
What do you have? Do any of you have mounts?
What now?
We can travel mounts. We can travel faster.
I do. And I
You do.
show my unicorn.
You can fly. Yes.
13.
She
I
can
cast
take.
a cure wound
She
on
can
you.
take
Second
anyone
Ah, thank
with her.
you. Thank you.
So basically, an iodine can
Yeah.
die.
I can fly, but only at my own speed.
If you want, can I hit you up?
But then we
No,
can have
there's
less
no
room. Oh, what's the speed of my beers? You can
40, I believe.
1 bar per second.
speed 40 feet and
Yeah.
then climb 30. So it's faster
Speed
than
of my
average.
Faster than you. But your unicorn is 70 speed.
Yeah. and
Nothing
how-
is as fast as unicorn.
Probably not.
In how
At
much?
least in this party.
It's 70?
70.
Because of those.
Not because of that, just because
they
it's a
have
unicorn.
50, yeah.
It's 70.
I'm correct.
Yeah.
So then.
So it would be 70, I suppose.
So I think we go further.
Let's go.
You can. Can they actually ride beers?
They suppose they
Yeah.
could, yeah, you can command them, so.
Okay, so one of you can ride my fluffy
I would jump.
companions.
I would like to ride a bear.
Okay,
Can I join you?
I go
We
to
have
each
one bear,
of
we
my
have two bears.
fluffy
We can have a personal
companions
bear, you
and ask them to be nice
I
and
prefer
take those
friendly.
people on
Those
their
two
shoulders.
friendly,
Oh, sure, why not?
fayish
I do not
spirits.
disagree.
Just
How might
nods in
hold you
acknowledgement.
You sit on the front,
Okay. I drive the wheel.
and I hold him like this.
And I feel really comfortable.
So as you advance deeper into the city, the light of day starts penetrating this darkness above you,
I make this.
and
Yeah.
and as you
So-
run, as you climb, as you gallop on bears or on unicorns,
You're
or,
speaking.
On brooms, you
Oh,
gallop
yes.
on brooms.
yes, and as you do that, what you can see, it starts raining ash.
Is Lestat coming with the
Shit.
giant with
Yes.
us? So they are slower, yeah? 'Cause-
Yes, they're a bit slower, but
This is the sign.
half giant is carrying Lestat, and what you can see a bunch of
I'm the
whites.
slowest one.
Oh, actually, whites are coming. I told
Whites are
you.
coming.
Why? Why?
Yes, I told you.
Why?
I mean,
Ashes, guys!
I
This
mean,
is
I told you that we
from
gonna
that
have a
real-
lot.
And what you can see,
shit.
this ogre figure, an Oni,
Oh
to
god.
be precise,
Ogre
he's standing
Not
there.
another one!
He's holding a
Crystal.
crystal, the one like you have, and what you can see, there are many of whites, and there are fire magicians, and they're fighting each other. But there's some group
Whites are
of
fighting
whites
each other?
fighting fire magicians.
Ah, okay.
And there's a battle going on in the city. The city is partially burning right now. This-
How far are we from them?
You're a bit away, but what you can see, you can recognize your mother, the figure of your mother as a white, and it looks towards you and tries to reach out for you, and then
Try to
what
strike
you
down.
hear in giant, the Yoni figure says, "Release the gift of Tyrax," and you can see the eyes of every white in the vicinity just goes black, and they lose their intelligence,
Ah.
and they just start moving across the field, and they run away. So there's one part of whites are still fighting fire magicians. Other party runs to other side. This Oni figure just steps into the darkness and disappears. And one white is approaching the house that is here, as you can see. Actually, let me check.
Can someone defend me for a bit?
You can see 5 coffins,
No.
just regular wooden coffins, and it goes to them and takes like a small black box,
Oh, no,
places
no,
on
no,
the
no,
ground,
no, 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 no,
opens
no.
it, and the box starts warping itself and
Oh.
clenching the white no, release me! And the box consumes it, and as it consumes it, just explodes with this black mass on the coffins, and they all start painting in black, and you can hear,
I've seen.
and coffins
Fuck.
just all open, and zombies step out of the coffins.
No crowds?
They
Not
take
yet.
them and
fuck.
start.
Oh, okay.
I remember those.
I suddenly climb off the
We
bear
are
and
big
say,
trouble.
"Thank you for the hug, mister."
So they're very slowly, but they're walking towards you. So what, at this point, what you would like to do? You would like to fight them, run?
I
is
mean,
your-
I'm running away behind the corner and taking out my crystal again.
Do you
For a
remember we
minute.
had to
So-
dispel the coffins before that? Because they will release some
We need
shit
to get to
ravens.
the magic circle.
For a minute.
Okay.
We need paladins to deal with them. We
And
need
what
to-
do I
Yeah,
see?
we are not.
What do you see? Make a perception check.
No,
A question.
it's a natural one.
Are you sure you're not Will Wheaton?
So, I mean, why?
No!
Oh, the natural ones.
Look, I mean, it's a one, and it's a one, and I see nothing because I saw my mother.
You know, it started to happen when you like chose to pray to Grumsh instead of grass.
No,
Like literally
It
then.
always happens.
Yes.
All right. So what happens as you run around the corner? You take in the crystal, and you can see the father figure in Shadowfell.
Oh.
And as a white, he runs towards this like exit to the portal. And as you try to follow him, you run, and you're not concentrating on the environment of this, and you just fall, and you can feel some part of broken weapon just pierce your side, and
Take some damage.
yeah, and you take 10 points of piercing damage.
That's fine.
Question. So at the
Um,
moment there's only the zombies with the
And they slowly with their coffins.
no only no white.
Now they disappear. I mean, there's like maybe 25, maybe 30 whites are fighting fire magicians right now, and they trying their best, and some militia are coming, running on the way, and these are coming straight towards you to stop
Guys.
you.
I think we need to avoid them. If we close the portal, if we do not close the portal, this will never end.
Yep.
Aye.
By the way,
We need to explore the portal.
on is the Shadowfell the same place as this one?
The other plane.
It's the other
It's
plane, but
just
it's
the
like
other-
it's like the same place but other plane.
Oh, we could actually go to the Shadowfell, all of us. I could transport you, and then we could run to the portal, and we enter the same plane.
That sounds
All of us?
interesting.
All of us.
Is the Shadowfell
What
safe?
what you saw there are whites there.
Yeah.
Some of them, but it looks probably safer at this point actually.
I need a stick.
You think we'll be able to brought us back?
I think
Because you remember what happened last time.
I can control the crystal now.
If everyone agrees, I agree.
And,
What are you thinking, people?
and zombies.
Well, if you do this fastly.
Okay, I tried to use my powers to bring all the people to the Shadowfell.
And Spectre.
Nah,
Yeah.
leave them.
No.
Okay, I tried to bring the Spectre as well.
Alright, so as everyone gather around, you can see Inozu takes the crystal and starts using it, and you can see he knows what he's doing, and as energy starts pouring, the cinders just burst off the crystal and becomes more opaque, and it's getting a bit hot, and then with a sudden burst, you're in the barren lands waste. It just rains like almost an acid, and it's
Okay, let's
really
go.
hot.
Let's go.
And you're all here except for this guy.
No.
Oh, that's good.
You guys are a very strange bunch of people.
Okay, let's go to this.
Except
We have some
Where do we
immense
need to go?
powers.
Can I
Except,
roll
half
Arcana
giant.
on this?
All
And I
right.
want to guidance myself.
Sure.
I don't.
Guidance deck.
22.
Just
Oh no, it's not advantage, right? It's
Yes.
plus D4.
Plus D4.
Oh,
That's fair.
2.
12. Where am I?
Where am I?
Not
It's
safe.
not actually not Arcana. Roll a history check.
Oh, damn.
Guidance.
Yes.
It's a lot.
19.
19. You're in the ruins of the city of Khorinis, and everything is in cinders. You're about knee deep in the ashes. Everything is burned, destroyed, and it looks like a twisted version of this.
Bears? A question. Bears are with us.
No.
Yes.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. So
So we need to move
you're in a
fast.
different plane, but it's probably Shadowfell, what you can.
We need to move fast.
Faster.
Right.
It's probably safer.
Right. And as you transported by Nozuk's power into Shadowfell, we're going to take a break
Oh.
and come back after it to see where it resolves.
Okay.
Alright.
See.
And welcome back to Raise Dice! So, as you Deadly Mischief, as you using the magical means of transportation provided by Nozug, you enter the Shadowfell, the shadow plane of this material plane, and there you are. And you can see the upper part of town where it at least used to be here. And it's only ruins, abandoned ruins here. And actually you can hear that within the city there's some movement, which looks like movement of whites.
I think let's go stealthily.
Can we get invisible somehow? All of us.
I don't know.
Brother.
I can ask my unicorn to cast Pass Without Trace.
It's better than nothing.
That's all. He cannot make us invisible, but he can do that.
Let's
Come
try doing
closer!
it.
Come closer!
We come closer.
Is there anyone?
No, it's cantrip, so we just do that. And I cast
Alright.
Without Trace. He casts.
Yes.
Do we roll?
And
Yeah,
yes, I would
try
like you to
stealth.
roll a stealth check.
Plus 10.
Disadvantage.
Guidance.
Yeah. Shit. Disadvantage. I'm scared.
Ooh, 19.
I'll give you
Oh.
guidance.
Oh!
Guide with my
Natural one?
spectre.
No,
for
16,
disadvantage.
17.
Nice.
I have guidance. I guide you.
But I rolled 22.
But
Okay.
I already guided.
Some
I rolled a 2.
26.
26.
Good.
32
4.
Plus 10 you have.
plus 10.
Gee.
Spectre has plus 10.
So it's okay.
Plus that.
Why does he have to be stealthy?
Okay.
He just floats.
I have
He
31.
Alright, so you manage to
There's no
stay out of sight, and you come to as you come around the corner, you stop for a moment where you can see this procession of whites coming and then disappearing, entering some house. And you can see there are more than one crystal that is being used, and not the only it wasn't the only creature that it has. And you overheard some loud shouts and such. Like one white lost the crystal, and they killed him for that. So they are definitely on the hunt for crystals. So you feel a bit threatened by being here, because if they would find out you have the crystal, they would unleash the lethal force. But you just managed to stay out of sight and reach the upper part of town, which is completely empty right now. And if you want any last preparations before stepping back into material plane?
Not really. If you want to prepare, do it right now. Can we get a short rest?
You
Yeah.
could, but you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want.
What? Short rest. Why we can? Oh, crystal.
Because time.
Okay. Time is essential.
Ready action. If we teleport and there is hostilities around us,
I mean, can we get
hand
next to
crossbow
the?
attack. Ready
I
action.
don't think you can provide.
Can we get next to the magical circle?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Just close enough.
Yeah, because it's not like we roll initiative. So can we prepare an action?
Okay.
Can you?
I mean, you can if you want.
Okay, then I also prepare if someone.
Nose,
is
can
on
you
to attack
see
them
into the material plane
with
from
my
this point?
horn.
What is happening there?
Okay, I have one last true sight left. Can I see into the material plane?
Yes, you can.
Oh, cool.
Look.
It's 2 minutes.
Alright, so as you concentrate, and you can see Nozug's eyes once again are shrouded with this crystal energy. What you can see,
It's
from
18.
the crystal, it's open. The magic pours from it, and you can see orcs and those other strange figures that are coming from it, and paladins are trying to keep them at bay, fighting. What else can you see walking around the upper part of town? There are 4 hill giants
Oh god.
that are fighting there, and they look concerned a bit. They're looking up to the sky at this moment, but they are fighting and killing. You can see about not hundreds but tens of dead militia people on the ground.
Do
and
I hear
probably
some
tens of paladins dead.
draconic screeches? Not really.
I mean, you can see just. It's
Okay.
all silent.
Okay.
Can you see the place where we are going to
Anyone?
approach?
Anyone around the magic circle?
Yeah, it's there are paladins and some fire magicians that are trying to keep whoever is coming out of the portal, out of the teleportation circle. But they're exhausted, but they're trying their best to just stay them, keep them at bay.
Okay. They're trying to keep all the casualties and all the monstrosities at bay, so we should just appear next to the
And what then?
thing.
And
And
then-
close it.
And then close it. I don't know how to do it.
I have a suggestion.
How long will it take for you to cast the
Yes!
spell?
Can I
Would you
assume
let
how
me
long
yourself
would it
me
be?
out of this
Would
place?
it be
I
to
can
read the
conjure a
incantation
spell.
or something like that?
I can conjure an orb of protection, but the spell needs to. I need a bit of time to cast it. If we could time our reappearance on the moment I finish the casting of the spell, we would have an orb of protection that no one else could enter.
Can I do that? Can I time it?
You could, I mean. And from looking at this scroll, it would take some rounds. I mean, about 18 seconds or something. It's a difficult thing to cast. It's not a single action to scroll.
Would be
Well, we will offer you protection.
less than a minute.
If you're walking alone, if someone helps you,
I
it's-
hope you can guide me, and I want you, Lestat, to stay close.
Okay, I can do that.
As I assume you are some kind of
How-
wizard, old man.
Why yes, this is
I saw images similar to yours in my childhood books called Harry Piotr and John Vasily.
that might have been a different wizard.
How long is it
Similar
gonna take?
images of men described as wizards. They would
Well, I can.
Harry Potter?
Harry
It takes about a minute, or I could not use. I could cast it as a ritual, and it then would take about over 10 minutes.
Less is better.
You rather
I also, in this case, I believe that taking a minute would be better. Oh, I do not have the spell prepared. I can only cast it as a ritual.
That's a silly old man. Hey, old man, what's your name?
Vasil.
Oh yes, of course, I forgot. My name is Trubin Escalade.
Escalate.
Well, that escalated quickly.
What is escalate?
You're not the first person to say that.
Dragon Escalade, can you guide me on the reading of arcane incantations?
We're about to go now.
I can read all languages, provided I have the time.
We can go.
No, you just need to destroy
Well, of
the
course.
circle. It's not a reading, but guide me, because I
Well,
feel
yes, of
that...
course. Can I?
No, I will read
I
them. You
think
just
we
guide me.
can
I have a
try
higher.
to be.
I'll do it better.
Look out for the hill giants! They're trying. Well,
Can
they'll
you
hit us.
bring us to the like?
I'm
at
going
the-
to bring you next to the circle.
Yes.
Instant.
There is hill giants at the circle.
No.
Not
Yeah,
in the upper part of town.
I think what we need to do is try to go behind the portal.
I mean, you see the circle, I guess.
Yes, like he saw from what direction the like things are coming.
From the teleportation.
But there is like a behind the like
No.
okay.
So we need to go on the side, please.
We need to actually, I think, form a human shield for him.
I am myself some kind of a shield. I have my spell.
Can you
Because
make
he doesn't-
yourself invisible?
I can,
Does my crystal change?
but as long as I will
Does it
concentrate
get
on
weaker?
invisibility, I don't think I will be able to.
It's getting to its
Greater
limits.
Greater
Yes.
I have it. You have 4th level spell?
Yes.
I mean, we cannot
That would
take
be
much time. We need
I
to
can
go.
make you invisible.
I mean, you can be here as much as you want,
Yeah.
but you just have one trap left.
Okay.
But if you will
So
I don't
it's
have a
both
simple
ways,
visibility.
entering
I
and
have just
leaving. So
Per
I
day.
have, but I don't want.
per day. Yes. So,
And if you do you have a great invisibility?
so you can leave. That's good.
Because Leslie, if you're casting a spell, it disappears, yes?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
when you cast it.
So I think it's better to still be invisible for you.
I don't know. Do as you wish. wish, I will just.
We will repair, we'll try to
As long as
distract-
Lestat will be within range, I feel an immense power from some kind of divine beings. And
So, okay.
if Mr. Trevin can guide me, it will be even better. And he will guide me and then just help you with fighting and holding the positions.
Yeah, I mean, but the paladins might
Surely I could help him.
We just want to tell that
Yeah, they're not going to listen to you, so.
it's. I think at this point, Lestat will they recognize us? I think.
They will not attack us if we show no signs of heart.
Yes, I think they have a bigger problem at the moment.
Everybody ready?
We're making him invisible.
No, I'll make myself and I'll just try to protect.
Okay.
They will not see me because.
But you know, you. Wait.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's my fault.
Okay. I mean, can we go? People are dying out there.
Yes,
Let's hit.
I prepare my crossbow.
I propel the fucking incantation.
I make myself invisible.
It says, здрасте, пацаны, это деактивация магии.
Alright. So you concentrate on the crystal, right? So
I cast a mirror image on myself and when we are about to
okay.
leave.
So you're holding concentration, right?
If I will fail, you
lying.
can try doing that.
Oh, we're back.
You're holding concentration?
Nope.
No, I don't.
Nice.
I have rings, I don't know why, but I do.
I have drinks, but they will wait for a moment. I believe the drinks are getting drinkier on the drink days.
What the fuck, this looks like shit.
No.
Let's leave. It looks like a final battle, where everyone dies.
That's cool.
So,
I think the camera doesn't get to me, but
Yes, something.
as you appear all here as Nozuk finishes the...
Ah, fuck.
Fuck.
Take back my invisibility.
Sure, what you want to do.
I don't wanna cast.
So
Sorry.
you're visible.
Yeah, because then my animals will disappear. I
Can I
forgot that
uninvisible?
it's concentration spell.
Can I uninvisible?
Sorry.
Yes. Okay, so you're about to cast this spell with... Oh, my
Ah,
animals.
shit!
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
Okay, so...
Because they have all and.
Alright, and as Nozuk concentrates and it starts... and actually at this point it's getting clear of all the ash, of all the acidic rain in the atmosphere, and you just pierce the veil and step into the material realm, and the first thing that happens that you can see hill giants.
Oh, no.
Just giants all around the
we
upper part of
teleported to
town.
the circle.
I'm not there.
I asked if the circles are like the hill giants at the circle.
So you spend some time and they were roaming around.
Yeah, boy.
And there's that.
Time flows.
And you can see all the paladins standing here, and they look at you, and Lestat shouts, "We came in peace, we will close the gates!" And that's
and the
it.
music.
And roll initiative or what?
Why am I there? I didn't want to be there.
But you should be.
I knew it will be so. Who put me in that position?
Closer, I guess.
Alright, so the thing, which is you are ready to your spell, so who will read it?
I.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Will
need
you
to
guide me?
protect you.
No. Okay.
So do your ready actions, you can shoot if you want to.
Like I wanted to the close house, like from the creatures that like come from the portal. I want to at them.
Alright, so you can shoot them, I mean there are orcs coming there.
20.
Alright, so one bolt sinks into the neck of the orc. And you just keep stepping and fighting off the militia guys and paladins.
Well, basically, we're not rolling initiative. I'm doing everything to.
At this point, no, so go ahead and roll and then we'll start doing this.
Roll my Arcana check. With advantage.
And guidance?
I don't know. Somebody will guide me. He won't.
I am not.
This is your big moment, so please,
Oh,
my
thank
dear
you
red
for your
friend,
consolation.
don't screw it up for us.
Oh, I have a handful of money. Okay.
Ah,
19 plus 5. It's 24. on my Arcana check.
Fine. So you finish off and right off the first seal is broken, and you can see the large portion of the teleportation circle just breaks, and the runes start dissipating a bit. But it will take some time. And at this point, I would like all of you to roll initiative.
Initiative, please. Okay.
Alright.
Weapon of horny?
Weapon of warning. Warning. Advantage on initiative.
Magic weapon.
Alright, so Nozu.
11.
Oh fuck.
11.
And I have
And
9.
2 superiority dice.
9.
9.
Huh?
Wait, I have advantage on that.
Yes.
Sorry.
Nine.
13.
Why do we have one?
Because Lestat is here and
Because-
initiative
okay.
is
Trivia.
dexterity.
17.
You should find
Oh.
yourself like a
Yes.
girlfriend.
I already requested
Drone.
a Simal Walker
10.
in my war house.
Do they, can they work?
Well,
Unicorn.
Can they work?
DM told me.
For unicorn.
Punicorn.
That's racist. Yeah, yes, they can.
8, 11 plus 2, so it's 18.
Alright. And we have Astra.
And celestial beings, they don't sound nice.
So you are Nozu.
They're
I want to
not
go
the
before
same
them.
as us.
Yeah.
So you can do that as well.
And I am
I can
devil being.
Go
Well,
bats.
then I will.
Alright, and at this point, let's see for the hill giant.
It's
Okay.
natural 20, natural 20, natural 20, natural 20, natural
1, 1,
20.
1.
One
That's
moment.
the, I cast 1, 1, 1 on them. Is that how I cast it?
Alright, yes.
Yeah.
Cast ones, right. So.
How much ones?
You can know that by watching them outside.
Alright, and you can see all this mayhem is happening right here. And Unicorns is the first one to react.
Protect me.
He shoots his horn.
And you can see there are dozens of dead bodies around it. And all the partial
From what
buildings are
part do
broken
we have our enemies coming?
from the portal here.
Why I don't see any? There will be no.
I mean, it
Use
would be
your
too much
imagination.
mess.
Okay. So, but giants are also a threat to us.
I mean, the guys that the paladins and the militia soldiers are protecting, so you're safe from what's coming out of the portal for
We need
now.
to protect militia from gentle giants.
Yeah, because if they fall, it's trouble for you.
Yeah, no, we need to protect him.
Yeah, so you're unprotected. I mean, there are some fire magicians and some paladins that are fighting off these, but they won't last that long.
So, I need also. Sorry.
Don't kill them.
I need to roll for my beard as well, yeah.
Yes.
Beer.
Oh, my beer.
Beer will roll.
It shall be a big.
But actually, let them be after you.
Okay.
Fabulous.
So, okay, it goes here, like, a bit, not in the middle, but in front, just.
The music so fits
Would
actually.
not let anyone come near the party center.
Yeah.
And he ends his turn. He's not attacking because he
No
can't
action?
actually. I can action only cast after, not my turn, but of someone else.
Okay, no spells.
RuneScape.
Or actually, I can.
You can cast spells if you want to.
Yeah,
fight in
but all
RuneScape.
my spells that I can cast now, I actually.
Trebin, you're after that.
Too good. So no, I'm not.
Nothing. Okay.
They
It's too good.
will
to
not
be
do
true.
any harm.
Okay. So there's that, and we have Trebin's turn now.
How much does a giant weigh?
A lot. I
A
mean,
lot.
Like
let's see
20
what's-
noses.
It's huge.
It is likely over 500 pounds, yes? I'm pretty sure.
Definitely.
Okay.
Like your mama.
I see 3 giants here, right?
Like one
Four.
fifth of your mama.
4 giants. Where's the 4th giant?
Here.
Oh, that's another giant. Okay.
It's a
We
small
can
giant.
actually take these out.
You can
Can you?
Cyclops guy as a giant.
Yeah, true.
Because he's huge.
I need to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All of us.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wolf was
No.
better.
I cast. I take my wand, I hold it up, and I cast slow on the 4 giants. It just barely makes them. It's a 40-foot cube. It doesn't make all of them. It only makes the 3 giants.
Alright. So the first one, what's the save? Fails!
Wisdom.
Second,
I'm
what's
pretty sure it's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, what's the save?
It's a 16.
Just succeeds this one. And one fails. So both of those guys are slowed.
They get -2 penalty to armor class. Dexterity saving throws, they cannot use reactions. On their turns, they can only attack once, and they only have an action or bonus
Bonus
action.
action, not both.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, cool, nice, support spell, motherfucker.
That's very good. It's wisdom, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
And they repeat the save each
Alright.
at the end of their turn.
So they're slowed and they just become sluggish and start dragging along the ground quite slowly. So that's your turn, I suppose. Yes.
What?
That is true, right, Jebin? You're up.
Très bien.
I already did my
Yes,
spell,
right.
that's it.
So this guy runs
Très bien.
towards you.
Oh,
This approaches also you.
They're so
This
close.
tries to hit them. What about their movement?
Halved.
You have
It should be halved.
Yes. Oh, they don't even retake the saving throw.
Alright.
They're just float.
Ever.
Oh boy.
Reach. Oh, it has a reach.
A lot of.
Sadly.
But it can. Well, let's see if he's smart enough. Int the best. -1 total. He's not very smart. He sees you as a large opponent. He will strike you, not you using magic. So that is good news for you, but
Yeah, good news for me, huh?
so great club attacks. The first one take 2 attacks at you.
I cast shield as a reaction.
Right. You still have your mirror image, right?
Yes.
It's gone because of the concentration of slow.
No, mirror image doesn't take concentration.
It's good.
When do you cast it?
Hey, natural 20.
Okay.
So,
You can-
What can I do?
yeah, so,
So,
all right.
well, Buck, are
Good
you
luck.
good? Decent.
So let's see. That'll be
Oh boy.
Oh boys.
Oh boy.
Oh boys, so dead.
32
Yeah.
points of bludgeoning
Okay.
damage. Just
Oh, that's a
lands you
critical.
very hard, and go ahead and roll a saving.
No, wait! If it's a natural 20, he just hits possibly hits one of the images. I just need to roll
that is
a
true.
6 or higher. Yep. Ha! The crit hits one of the images. I do not take any damage.
That's
Oh yeah.
that's really good because the concentration save would be really high.
With 20.
And yes, but the second attack would be 21 to hit.
21 exactly hits.
All right, so
And I roll again.
go ahead.
This time it is 821, I think. Well, it's an 18, so it's another image.
Destroys another image. This one slowed. Takes one attack at you, and it's 26 to hit.
Well, just, and that's, for me it's 11 or more is to survive the... Natural 20! Oh, none of the...
All the images are destroyed, and they look frustrated. This one, Hill Giant attacks Unicorn, who's in its way. And actually, no, it will try to.
It knows it.
No. Make a strength saving throw or dexterity saving throw. What you prefer better?
Dexterity or what?
Or strength.
Strength.
Alright, go for strength.
14 plus 4, it's 18.
18, and for its plus 5. So how much?
18 in total.
20 for him. So he lifts up your unicorn and just throws it as a rock. So it will be plus 8 to hit. 13. So just takes your unicorn and throws it at some guards here and smashes them, deals some damage. Let me roll it real quick. Oh, 6. Shit. Okay, cool. So kills some of the guys as your unicorn just smashes on them and they just fall prone on the ground. They do not move anymore.
And what about my unicorn?
And it uses his movement.
Is he like 50 damage?
From falling, yes, I suppose he would take some damage.
How much?
Oh,
like
come
3
on.
or 4 dice.
18, 21, 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh god, 28. That's so bad.
Yeah.
And the first one, the sluggish one, tries to attack you. Knows it.
Yeah.
He's slowed, and
Hit
natural
me.
9.
Hit
No,
me one more time.
he misses you.
He can hit me one more time.
Just slams off the shield, and that's your turn. Iodine, your turn.
Yep. My turn. So what should I do?
You should, if you want, you can fight or you can continue the incantation.
I no. With
There are-
saying to Astra, I know you can give words of inspiration. I move behind her. My turn. My turn. I move her. My turn behind Astra
Oh,
because I want her to inspire me before.
okay.
You can take a ready.
No, I will just have my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So we have Astra now.
Yeah, okay. If you want some inspiration, then please take it away.
lover.
You gotta get with my friends.
that inspires me. Danger everywhere.
If you wanna be my danger.
Gonna roll some dice.
Natural
If you
one
wanna
for
stay
a
alive,
dance.
just
That's what
read the
I
fucking
am.
scroll.
Yeah, that make me fucking invisible, so I won't lose the concentration.
Okay, so you get inspired
Oh, damn.
by Astra, and that's your bonus action.
My action, I'm not engaged at the moment, or I
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, you're
engaged.
single.
Not
like
engaged.
with
You're
the,
single.
with the
It's no, you're not.
It's complicated.
It's
Uh,
complicated.
they actually are at the moment.
Give me somebody haste.
What is the sound after a blowjob?
Shit. I used my bonus action, right?
Yes,
My
you
bonus-
did.
Okay, for my action, I'm going to cast. Fuck it.
Thanks, Daddy.
Yes.
The second
Thanks,
level
Grandpa.
shatter
Okay.
onto those guys because they are clustered and it's 10-foot radius.
So what's AC?
15 constitution.
So one saves, another natural 20, so you
It doesn't
just
hit me.
manage to dodge out of the way completely.
One shitty roll. Very shitty roll. 4 damage.
So slowed one takes half damage,
Yeah.
and in
that's-
giant he says,
I will fuck your
"Stop it, human!
Woman.
I will eat you and your friends. Just
And in
come over
giant,
here."
I just say, "Get over here,
No.
mommy. Fuck you!" And I go behind the bear.
And as you go behind the bear, you hit the backs of the people who are fighting, so just look at you, and then keep fighting. And as you said, you can see he's reaching out for a large rock. So, and we have iodine.
I should use an action to read the scroll, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
And 2 charges left to complete.
Okay, I try.
Natural 20!
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So,
I saved my inspiration.
yeah. So no problem. You finish off really quickly.
I still
and
have bonus action.
You still have your bonus action.
Which giant is the hurt one? Oh.
Probably this one.
Okay, Hexblade's curse on him, just in case. And a specter. I would like him to attack the giant who is in front of Tevien. So he just attacks.
Alright.
Because why not? But let's use him. 19 to hit.
Yeah, he gets.
Constitution saving throw. DC 10. It was
Natural 18.
Okay. 13 points of necrotic damage.
Alright.
It's calm.
He's in melee, although melee with that giant. Yeah.
This
move.
one?
No, that
This
one. That.
So,
Yeah. He's just.
And
I won't use my movement because I will get dozens of opportunities.
yes. So that's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Right, they have no.
Oh, I'm dead.
When the sword goes,
Hmm?
that's that.
At the end.
I remind him.
Okay, he's
And
slowed, so I have a like
No, it has less
oh,
AC.
less AC. I see. Okay,
You
first,
see,
first attack it's 19 to hit.
hits
And the second attack it's natural one.
one. The best.
It's normal now.
Go
it's
ahead and-
common.
Go ahead and roll first.
That is so
Amazing.
absurdic.
No, it's
You're
amazing.
Will Wheaton. Hey, Will Wheaton.
How many natural ones can you roll?
Actually, Will Wheaton.
I have 4.
What do you guess?
Like, he already rolled like 3 times, 3 natural ones
This
in
is
a
not
row.
good, I mean.
12, 20.
What can you do?
22 points of damage and he makes a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 3.
He fails and he's fighting.
Alright. Frightened or.
Fighting.
Okay, so it tries to flee from you.
Yep.
So as with this, and you can see it's frightened. He's about to, and as you take your sword, no, and what you can say, no fiery swords. He grabs you by the wrist,
Oh, fuck.
kicks you, so you fall prone, and as you fall prone, he's stingy barn, and throws it and just flies beyond the city walls.
My sword?
Like,
I mean,
man.
Oh, it's a natural one, so no checks.
Like, man, sorry, but this is already brutal.
Yeah.
I mean-
Why?
Natural ones.
Yeah.
Do you like to punish us?
No, it's
Yeah.
it's
You have
fun.
to like to like.
This seems fair to me.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
it's fair.
Natural
You have the mission. You must protect.
Yeah.
I'm the most evil here. Yeah.
And we have Udronsha now.
Amazing.
See?
Amazing. Oh, yeah.
Unless
it's
you want to
also
get
alone.
up for your movement.
Yeah, I would like to get up.
Yes.
I would like to get up.
I get up! I'm orc! I get up! Okay,
Yes.
that's better.
So Udronsha, bears, and
Do you have
unicorn.
weapons?
So Odrona
Yeah,
runs toward
spike
this
tomahawks.
giant. Can I reach him?
My
Yes.
unarmed
You
strike
can, yes,
does
go
6 points of damage.
So I reach him and I use savagery.
Give you a short
I,
sword.
I grow my.
I think there are plenty of
plus I
swords
need
like
to
you
hit.
have.
It's spell
It's
attack.
AC. It's lower, yes. So.
So it's plus 7.
And
So-
definitely hits.
That's 7 and it's 2d10.
Yes. So as you with your claws strike him,
It's 8 and 10, it's 18.
Alright,
And
so
No,
it's
it's
take some
1.
damage.
It's 1.
it's 1?
Yeah.
It's one, yeah.
Oh,
No.
9.
I'm
10 is
Ah,
0.
0.
And so you take some damage. It's you scratch him. It's bleeding and slowly just turns you trying to lift up a huge rock. And there's turn.
And in giant he says, "Ooh, I found the rock I like."
Lucky stone.
Inside a building. He finds a rock inside a building.
I like.
I mean, the structure, almost all the houses are broken down, so,
So it's
there's
basically, ooh, a foundation.
A
of rock.
handful of rocks here, mate.
yeah, some armatura and stuff.
Yes.
Armatura.
This is acceptable.
I'ma throw you.
He takes some armatura and hits you with armatura.
Armatura is a piece of like a metal rod.
Yes, it's a metal rod used to.
Construction sites. In
Yes, yes. It's in Russian, guys. Sorry.
Nice, everything is
It
action.
is armatura in
so
Russian.
I made my
Yep.
action.
Yep, that's in Russian.
Ah,
That's
Armature is also a word.
I don't
Are you
want-
mature?
Why do I need an
Are you mature?
Robert,
no.
What
that
about-
much?
For the bears.
Okay,
In action.
now there's
Mhm.
so okay, it's 4 times, yes.
Who will they attack?
Why is
We
the
are also
unicorn
running
sleeping?
Alright.
because
He's too
he
tired.
was
Oh,
thrown.
they plank.
Yeah, it's called rebars.
Rebar is armatura.
Are they
Rebar.
planking?
Yeah.
I suppose, yeah.
Advantage.
So it's oh my god. Wait,
I mean, it's your stuff.
Ah,
I am
One.
flanking.
okay.
it's 8 plus.
Hits because it's slowed.
Okay, so 1 hit.
Yes. One.
1.
Hits! Second, so and bite hits the second one.
7
Plus what?
plus 5. Yes, plus 5.
Plus 6.
Plus six.
Because the new one is
Hits.
plus 6.
Hits!
Okay, so 3 hits.
And bite. Hits! So,
So just collect all the dice and roll.
Yes. 2 bites, 2 claws. All of them hit.
46. So I'm gonna give you 4
So each attack, I have double attack.
Basically, yes.
Yeah,
So I have 4 double attacks.
No.
No, just 4 attacks.
I have
4
4
attacks,
attacks.
but
Okay, 2
just
claws, 2.
Yeah,
Too
just
close
for
to
claws,
bites.
take 4 dice and plus 8, so it will be easier.
Okay.
For claws,
So,
plus 8.
you waste your turn.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
The best!
12.
Okay.
12
Plus 8. Plus 8.
plus of weight, it's
Natural 1.
20, yeah?
No,
And this
12. Because plus 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
plus 8. So it's 16.
Yeah, okay, 16. And bite is
16.
2d8.
And bite is 2d8.
I think yours is plus 8.
It's 10, it's 18. 18 plus 16.
Can somebody roll a
How
natural
much we
1 for
have?
me, please?
Yes.
Yes.
5, not 10.
Natty 1.
Okay.
It's not the mighty 9, it's the
How much
mighty
is
1.
Yeah, 5 plus 8.
That's a great name for a party.
Okay,
Mighty
just a
one.
second. Math.
When you're mighty, you don't need the
Is
one.
8 plus
Mathematics.
16.
Master
It's
Padre.
29.
Alright.
Points of damage?
So it's pretty hurt. I mean, all the claws and bites were sunk into this slowed
So I have 2 here.
giant.
And I
this-
think now he will make
I
a
believe they
decision to
hit
cut
us
down
down.
that, right?
He looks sad. Okay, so Trevin, your turn.
It is my turn.
Trevor.
I believe they hit like
I pull
giants
out
from
my-
Skyrim.
My wand of magic missiles. And I guess-
This
Oh,
to
wait,
unicorn.
a unicorn.
yes.
So he gets up.
Where is my sword?
Is it half off?
Yes, half
Yes.
movement.
And then.
So 35.
Oh, he
Can
can
they
hit.
reach it?
Yeah, you can.
So I do that. You are rap.
Charge, galloping
Yeah.
charge, and straight
So
into
is-
lower back.
So 3D. I need.
You need to hit.
Hit first.
You always need to hit.
You always need to
It's-
pet the horse.
It's load, so it's
Natural
natural 20.
20.
Right.
Come on!
Double
It's
dice.
the natural 1 side, it's the natural 20
Like
side.
double.
Hey, bitch,
Double,
please.
yeah.
So it's like 6
I mean, it's the natural 1 side.
Yes, I
Oh,
suppose.
it
Yeah.
finishes like
You double the dice.
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
my
Double the
part.
dice.
Yeah, but
So because
Because
my
of critical attack.
no
Yeah,
cross-contamination.
So
I
much
will roll
damage.
double one.
Natural 1
I
side.
will roll
6
double one.
because I would do 3,
Yeah. Oh, look, I'm
6.
I can take your hand.
What is the probability of this?
I said it's
1 in
better.
10.
Okay. 8, 10, 16,
25.
Yeah.
25
plus
plus.
something?
Yes.
25 plus 4.
Is it loose or?
4. 4.
His strength.
But it plus 4.
So okay, so 29 points of damage.
To this one.
Yes. So it wasn't expecting this, and sings the horn and almost pierces the
Everything
belly.
is a deal.
And
You know, great enough.
So yeah, it's hurt and still has second attack.
Oh,
I
boy.
suppose. They're unicorns,
He has multi-attack.
Yeah.
Ah,
so you
So
can
it
move.
moves now. So 2. Okay, sorry.
You must hit.
Natural 1.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually one natural one
one.
and natural one.
So as it pierces its back, and the horn almost pierces its belly, and as it turns around and the horse stands up to hit him with the hooves, it just slams it and throws him over the city walls.
Over the city walls.
Oh god.
My unicorn, finally!
That's
No, you get PCs.
I mean, giants.
Can the unicorn
Yes.
find my flaming sword and bring it back to me?
You could.
He could definitely try.
He's an intelligent.
He's too
creature.
hard to know that now.
I'm using message.
He's an intelligent
I'm
creature.
casting.
so-
I'm casting.
How much
focus.
does their sword weigh?
Like,
Is it flaming? Is it still flaming?
No.
seems 100.
He can actually.
So your unicorn would take 9 points of damage. Unicorn, 9 points of damage for unicorn.
Poor guy. That's not so bad. It's
And Trevin, your turn.
Habien.
As a dungeon master, could my owl pick up a longsword?
You could. It could.
Try.
But it would be an athletics check to actually fly it back.
Stephen,
Alright? So,
get the orc back his sword.
perception check for.
I'm so in love with
Well,
this.
it's gonna. He's gone to search for it. I assume we saw the direction it flew, so he's just gonna go.
Yeah. So, perception check to find it.
Let me think. Does the owl have advantage on perception checks?
I think it
To see?
should.
Yes. I guess.
It is likely.
Who is the first one to find it?
I am.
Musical break. So, during
Yes.
the D&D, we have so many files.
Yeah,
it does have. Oh, and that's
That's 21.
that is a 21.
Oh,
I have
On perception.
Right. So, what's the perception check?
21.
21. It finds. Right, so.
Well, he's gonna take a couple rounds, I assume, but
Yeah. So it spend action to find it. Okay, so there's that.
that's the owl, and I'm going to disengage
Right, so you disengage.
because
and move.
one of the giants can react.
Do you want to move so much?
Yes, of course. I disengage and I stay put.
Yes. So put yourself somewhere.
Not close to me because you're gonna throw a rock at me.
Oh, I hide. Wait. Here, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hide.
Alright, so you hide.
And
Put Ada in before me because now he will go at his turn.
Why? It works so?
You went first. You put your
So, no,
action
I mean-
before me.
So
I put
you
I
can do
my
that.
initiative after you.
Yeah.
All the
I-
time?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I eat another good berry to restore 1 health.
I eat like 20 of them to restore a
Uh,
bit.
A bit.
Eating. Yeah, I suppose that could be a bonus action. Why not? This one, as the bears are grabbing, attacking it, just takes a rock and throws.
Has
These
disadvantage
guys.
because he makes ranged attack when people are in melee.
Yeah, but he's making against them,
So what?
so he's not attacking you.
They are far away from them, so.
No rules state so that
Ah,
you make an attack with disadvantage when someone
Not
is
within 5
melee
so.
with you. Not the target.
Can't do it.
Why? But they are so big, it shouldn't be
Sucks.
I suppose they're giants and they can attack.
When I do
Rules
this
are-
pose, you also can't attack.
Rules
Yeah,
are
no
meant
boys,
to
no.
break.
Rules are meant to be
So,
broken by enjoy.
so you can see the large part of these guys are just crushed by the rock,
All poor militia.
and
For me. For us.
and some more orcs are coming, but the paladins are just smiting them, slaying them, and for a moment there is a silence out of the portal. There's nothing happens,
It's
but
a dragon.
it's this guy.
Do I get opportunity? No, he's running,
Let's see now. The bear can make another.
Yeah, I mean bears. Both bears.
Well, no, just one.
I will attack Trevin because he saw using some magic.
And Spectre makes
This
opportunity.
one was closer,
Yes.
this one was not.
Can he fit under? Yeah, he can probably.
It's okay, my bear.
26 to Spectre.
It hits.
Con save!
No one saw that.
On opportunity attack.
So let's say just as it tries to scrape, it hits one of the rocks.
Oh,
So your bear take 10 points of damage.
I got this disease from the zoo.
Con save, please.
Right, come
This
on.
is 10.
17.
Okay, just 15 points of necrotic damage.
All right. So
Your
it's
spectre goes like
hurt and it goes 2 great club attacks. Wow, wow.
Which one? On me?
Yes.
I cast shield as a reaction.
Right, so B20 to hit.
That is a miss.
So both miss. So we have this one, it attacks 1, 3, no. 1, 2 Odronosha, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, so Odronosha.
What?
And this one takes a 2 slam attacks
Ah,
with a great club at you.
So I'm dead.
So that would be 16 to hit
16 to hit. It hits. I have 14.
and 18 to hit. So both hit.
Yes. I have.
So alright.
I'm ready to count my HP.
So as you do that, you take 36 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, wow.
Kaput.
You're down, right?
46?
30.
36. Yes. 30.
36.
So,
So,
It's not like
You're,
13
you're,
6.
you're down that easily?
yes, at 24.
and this one comes closer and sees a diamond.
Capiche?
Why was that didn't went?
19 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, cool.
And
Can
Lestat forgot his turn.
Can you
Lestat forgot his turn. Fuck you, Lestat.
he will help
Well-
you.
Me?
Yes. Oh, fuck, come on.
Natural
Really?
one.
No, 8, 8, 6.
That's a lot.
So 16, 22. 22 plus 5, right?
27?
27 points of bludgeoning
Still
damage
up.
to you. Still up. Good.
Do I need
One
con
attack,
save?
that's one attack.
Do I need con
No.
save?
You're not old.
You're not concentrating.
That's one attack.
And yes, unless that will give you advantage on.
I have advantage, but
Yes.
he doesn't know that.
Yep. So let's see.
It gives you a triple advantage.
Yeah, why not? Let's do the rogue stuff. You have triple advantage. So you roll 2.
Oh,
and you can reroll the rolls.
also, the
Okay.
bears disappear.
And I also have inspiration.
Oh, because you have concentration. So
Astrays
they
almost.
dissipate into this
Exploding.
ancestry creatures and go back. So that's their turn. And Havastra.
Wanna heal me or do something else?
I have potion in my bag.
No, I'm going to
I forgot to
dealing
use my
ward
potion.
Odronasha
Yeah.
because we need her up.
Yeah.
So let's make it first level. Just to bring her up. 6. So that was my bonus action, and for my action, I take my last exploding bolt,
Okay.
and I aim at. They are very high up, right?
I mean, they're higher than
They're
you.
tall.
Definitely. They're huge.
They're tall.
huge.
Explosion bolts are 30 feet radius.
You can hit 2 of them, definitely.
Yeah.
If it's 30 feet, you can hit 3 of them.
I want to aim at. If I aim at their heads, will
They're not 30
I
feet.
think it's 30 feet. No.
No, it's
20.
impossible. Yeah, because I mean, it's an exploding ball
It's
to be
a-
exploded that.
Like a fireball. That's,
I think it's 3 on 3 cube, so that would be 15.
That's a 15. That's
I don't
the 15
remember. I
feet
think I
cube.
No, it's just.
Oh no,
2
10
and 2.
feet. 10
So,
feet. I wrote it down. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I think
triple the.
10 feet. So I think if I will shoot to the head, it will not touch a dime
Oh,
Probably not.
You can. I want to hit 2 giants.
with 10 feet.
Yes. You hit here. That's 2 giants.
That's 2 giants.
But
Let's
it's
do
not
giant.
big damage for like. It will be halved, I guess.
Why? Why would it be halved?
because it's a giant.
Don't mess the game.
Wait.
Wait, what? Why? Well, don't mess the game, but why would it be hacked? Why do I have to assume so? Because
So
she's
your
not
action.
smart enough. We.
Okay then.
Arcade people.
I'm trying to
am
hit, I
very
think, this
intelligent.
one.
Okay, so go ahead
Directly
and roll
in the
it.
belly.
What is it?
Yeah, I want to try. What was it?
16.
Okay, 16 hits, and Adine, go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Still with advantage.
No
Yes.
one to this one.
Yes, so it will hit.
It will be more than 20. It will be 19, okay.
So you're out of reach, just barely.
So piercing damage counts too, right?
Yeah.
Should I think?
No, just that's
I
right,
in
probably.
his belly. I said to his belly.
So yeah, so just close.
I said to his belly. Well, you take some food
six,
today, my dear. No, I'm a giant. I
nine,
need help.
11.
Okay.
9, 11.
of damage.
9/11.
It
Yeah, it explodes
and
because 9/11.
Right.
9/11.
This happens.
9/11. It explodes.
I know.
Because 9/11.
I heard it.
That's. But stop it!
Disadvantage.
Good. So, as
Gnomes
that
did
happens,
9/11.
through the portal you hear cow,
Cowboy!
and it appears this reddish, draconic sort of head
Oh fuck.
that
Oh,
peers through.
See?
Oh no.
Shit.
See?
Before he died. No!
I'm unlucky.
And but as you're holding, you can see the head of a wyvern as it's stepping
it's
through the
wyvern.
portal.
Hi, Wyvern.
Close
And
it!
it will take, you can see it's out of the portal up here, it's Stinger, and it will go.
For Nozuk.
Oh yeah.
Oh my, mate.
Or me.
I'm all yours, baby.
What you have last
stings you.
Me?
incantation?
Yes,
Stings me.
No.
with a natural 20.
It's a natural 20. I'm down. I'm probably down.
Bro,
I have 31 HP. But still,
So
I get up at
let's
1.
go.
You get up.
Go ahead and roll a saving throw Constitution, DC 15.
Oh shit.
Constitution, mate. Why not this dice? It's not that lucky.
No, this one is natural
Dice.
ones.
Dice is.
Oh.
Natural one?
3. Natural
10.
3. 10, no. So you failed. So that's a lot of damage. That's
God, my fucking god.
okay.
I should take a wild magic sorcerer.
You should. I'm
Yes,
actually
you're
really
fucking
surprised
wild.
I'm not even. Nobody hit me once.
If
Okay.
Will Wheaton will ever watch it,
Right,
if he
so-
won't, we will show him.
Ah, okay.
So-
I'm
He's
done.
not the
So you
only
suffer
one.
70 points of damage, both piercing and poison.
Oh, piercing, I'm resistant.
So
to.
so that would be then.
30.
No.
35.
So that would put you about at 58, something like that, points of damage.
Because not all the damage is piercing.
So it's
Poison
not
is much
above
more.
your maximum.
No, it's not, but he's down.
So you get
No,
up
he's
on
up.
1 HP.
Yeah, I get up at 1 HP.
So,
have
and
a
then
potion.
and as it flies,
And he still attacks me, I guess.
no, and he stinged you and he flew. He will. And then
I
he
take
will
damage.
try to bite you.
Okay.
No, he will actually try to claw you.
That's that.
With a natural 3. So no,
No.
that is a miss, and it's your turn.
As a bonus action, I drink a potion of greater healing for the 4+4, and it's not cocked.
And
It's 4, 4, 4, and 3. So
Is it the natural 1?
19 HP back. Plus, I do my incantation.
yes.
So I roll with advantage. I can roll
Yes.
1. 17 plus 5. It's
That's enough.
22 is enough. I won't reroll that shit.
Alright, so as you finish reading this, the scroll
It's the final one.
evaporates.
Yeah.
It's the final read.
Yes, and this all this thing it explodes and shattering all the walls and as it crumbles, all of them look in fear. And at this point, as you do that, you can hear the loud crackling of the floor that you're on. And but you can see you can hear the screams of a few men. And looking around, you can see clerics from the fire magicians, and one of them is just stabbing the staff into the ground. And you can see as the skies, there's just bars, and you can see this golden shining light descends. You can see a massive gargantuan hand, like a divine hand, stretches out.
Big
Picks
hand.
all of them.
No, like divine favor or something like that.
And just swoops out, and it just starts raining in the middle of the day when there are no clouds, and all of the paladins just sort of drop the swords to fall to the enemies, and they know this, but all of them are now gone.
Uh-huh.
What was that?
That was divine intervention.
Oh,
Yeah.
This one too, or this one?
Yeah,
was-
I mean everyone does.
You can take that.
So,
So in us,
any loot left?
So who intervened?
in us.
In us.
oh.
Oh.
Ah.
boy.
I just poke everyone dead.
It's in us.
Right.
It's divine grace.
Turned off.
You can use that on 17th level.
And yeah, you can see the master, one of the
Babushkas.
Paladin.
one of
Paladin.
the fire magicians.
Pylocar.
Not pyrocar, but of someone of
Pyrocarting.
similar status.
Okay.
So, but
And-
still, there are still left orcs, so everyone has disappeared. Like,
The orcs were killed they were driven off by militia and paladins, and some of the panzer now raising up. They're just helping each other. They're looking for just moving dead bodies.
so
Maybe
there's
they can
no more
find them.
enemies.
Then
in the city.
there are us looting the corpses.
How is Steven doing?
Roll a strength check.
Oh.
He wants to bring my soul.
Oh, that's a 4 on the dice.
And it cannot just, it flies to you, and if it can telepathically speak to
Oh,
you.
yeah, we can communicate.
So it says, it's too heavy to lift.
Well, I'm sorry. I do not know your name at the moment.
But your
Those who
unicorn at this
sorry,
point
I
just
could not
runs
speak
around
up
the city
But do
castle
you know
and
where it
just
is?
enters
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
and joins you.
It's really good.
Ah,
So,
He just did
And
a
A
charge.
boot dump.
and as you take a moment to realize what just happened, you can see a elderly paladin figure who's completely blooded. His armor is broken off. You can see his shoulder broken.
He's coming closer.
Is coming closer, wielding a strange magical weapon.
He's about to kill us.
He comes. Thank you greatly for the things you did.
I put my hand and cast Cure Wounds
Kill yourself.
at first level, I guess, to
Okay.
make it feel just a little bit better.
Doesn't seem that it helped much, but he
Yeah.
nods appreciatively.
Oh, just a second! And I tap my unicorn, and he also will.
We'll
Okay.
just play a 2d8.
I tried to dispel him.
That's
So-
9.
It's 9 plus 2, 11.
Okay, and as he approaches,
It's 9 plus 2, 11.
so
What?
11.
Name's Lofar. I'm the,
Lofar.
I'm the second in command after Lord Hagen left.
Lord Hagen left.
Yeah, to the mainland.
Oh,
There were some news brought that the orc invasion is upon the mainland, so he set off, and we left almost defenseless, and now the whole city was under attack.
Seems like you have some double agents in your midst.
That could be true. The portal is broken, that's good, but it's also really bad because in the Valley of Mines we had the camps where the magic ore was mining for these weapons, and he shows the magical weapon that he has.
what is this?
What
Detect
kind
magic.
of weapon?
Yeah, it's a magical weapon. You can see enchantment. Definitely, it's a divine kind of school enchantment, not arcane enchantment. And the blade itself, it's of magical material.
And I think we can always make another portal and all this.
May
is
I
a
have
war.
this to inspect? I know it's a bit much to ask, but may I have the
It
weapon to
probably
inspect?
has some divination and shit.
Lofar.
Roll a perception check.
Whenever you hit an enemy, he suffers flashbacks from Vietnam.
Is 10.
Lofar, maybe you could tell us what is this weapon?
This is a weapon forged from the magical ore, which is
Gold, like
which is being mined in the Valley of Mines. It's just magical ore.
What does it
More.
do?
call this iodine sword.
Anyway, let's go to the point what you wanted to inform us. This
was the only ways our paladins could transport us the magical ore, and since the portal is broken, will be running out of supplies.
Well, luckily, I'm currently studying the Valley of Mines and doing research on the barrier. Maybe I could help you one day reopen the portal.
That would be very helpful.
Thing is, we are Deadly Mischief, by the way. I don't know if you are informed by
I'm
us.
sure you have heard of us.
Because we have done some work with the paladins.
I haven't
for-
heard,
for the
but I'm
paladins.
thankful for
Oh, you
what you
haven't?
stood.
That's weird.
Have I heard of them?
Let's talk about our reward.
Have you heard of Deadly Mischief?
Roll a history check.
I'm like, yes, very famous
Mama.
hero.
13.
You've heard rumors, definitely.
What
Oh.
kind of humor?
Interesting.
What kind of humor?
Let's talk about our reward.
It's the
We'll
reward.
discuss later what kind of rumors.
I
So,
think there is a lot of things to discuss at this point, Mr. Lowe.
So what's now?
We have to secure the city, tend to the wounded, bury the dead.
There is much danger in the city. The zombies that went to the beach a few months ago, they were brought again to the land. They are very
Our
dangerous.
people are looking after things. And thank you for your efforts. I believe you can go rest and we'll mourn the dead. We will fight if there's any need to do that. And we'll talk in the morning. And if you want to leave on the morning to the mainland to join the forces, feel free to do so. Just find me first.
Where could you find it?
Oh,
Where
have
would
you
we find
maybe you have
I'll
seen
be
a
at the docks.
giant named what was his name?
Glob, glob,
Gurblacht.
Black.
glob, glob.
Gurblacht.
It's a big
He was
fella
sent by us to serve
wearing chains
paladins.
I saw him fighting today.
Is he still alive?
I'm not sure.
Oh fuck, we should need to find him.
I think
I'd
we
love to find
definitely need to discuss some things that we have informations about.
Alright,
First
how
we
is
need
your
to find all the wounded
House of
ones.
Pleasures? Is it intact?
I'm still a little bit capable
I
of
have no
healing,
idea.
so if you need some help,
I want to know that.
Just take a walk. If you find someone alive, heal them. We shall do the same, and we will mourn the dead after.
It is
Really?
embarrassing, Mr. Lofar, it is embarrassing to ask again, but may I please look at the weapon?
It's like I cast guidance on myself.
No, you already rolled for that.
I'm just like,
It leaves.
I tried.
But roll an Arcana from distance. Maybe you can
He
get
just
some
could give it to
glimpse.
an old man.
That's a
Oh,
million.
you're 23.
But you can see that it's enchanted by some sort of, not arcane magic, probably divine, but the blade itself, the metal from the ore that is mined is magical. You're not sure of its properties, but it's really a rare thing.
Well, considering I've heard about something about the ore, do I remember any of its properties? Have I learned anything about it?
Roll a history check.
Guide yourself.
You
Yeah.
can guide yourself.
That's 19.
19. Yeah, it's mainly against all evil stuff. It helps so all undead, fiendish creatures and so on. They have some definitely extra edge on that. And it's almost indestructible if it's forged the right way.
Okay.
So you would assume 19? You would assume +1, maybe it's massive, maybe +2.
+1, +2.
Yes.
let's go home.
Yeah, we should go home.
We need to
Loot!
get your rest.
Loot!
You
No
need to
loot
find
here.
your sword.
And as you're sitting here, or as you're about to leave, one of the fire magician novices who is severely burned, he runs towards you.
And it's another.
No, it has a small, not small, about the size of a box that is engraved. Deadly Mischief.
Yes.
This is a gift from the mainland, from Sir, your service patron.
Yeah.
So I believe this is from your sister, so it's
Give
to
me
you.
that.
It's this is a gift for all of you. As you open and it sends some beams of light, and you can see it's this not hallucination, but the
Illusion?
the
Hologram.
hologram of Celestiana.
It's like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, a hologram.
And she starts speaking, but it's too loud and we have to hear it.
Okay.
Disappears.
I put it into the bag of holding.
Thank you.
Take care.
Yeah, I'm going to look for my sword.
So you
That would
climb
take
over
I
a
the
just
while.
wall.
asked Stephen, could you point the gentleman to the sword
So,
he
yeah.
lost?
So you eventually take out your sword, and after the battle, after all the things that happened, as you're walking down the streets,
If I see some, I will use my first and second level spells if I see some heavily wounded people.
there are many of those, so you can
So-
just mark it off.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is the time of day currently?
It's about 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. How far
Oh,
away?
I forgot the crumpet and some tea.
How far away is my temple?
Which one?
How many miles? The one where I could maybe report some.
Oh, there's
what's
a
happened.
Batras, the water mage in the
Yes,
city.
yes.
It's a temple, it's not too far away.
Well, how many miles?
Miles? I don't know.
Oh, in miles, yes.
2, 3.
2-3 miles. Oh, that's very good. I ritual summon a phantom steed and I go there to report what has happened.
Okay.
And she just let.
She just leave.
It's
That's a
normal.
déjà vu.
It's not our friend or something.
Reminds me of Nurten.
Well,
A little bit.
Just another NPC.
So yeah, so you met some interesting old man. He helped you fight, and now just runs off. And what are you doing?
Hey, it's just so.
well, I come back in say an hour. From
You
that's
don't know
like-
we're going home, I guess.
I want to check on my business. Is it
Guys, I wanna
safe?
look for the giant guy. Maybe he needs healing. I don't know.
I want to
kinda
check on the troll.
Cured him
The troll
twice.
is
I
wounded
feel-
but alive, but the guy from the razor blade kiss, he's on the table under the cloth, so he's
Oh
been
shit,
killed.
I bypassed by our home, but I don't go home. I actually want to walk around the city and help people.
Okay, so make an investigation check.
9.
9.
Okay, so what you can find many dead people. You can you can hear some people talking, some women standing outside and talking about a crest, some sort of like royal family, not a logo, but like initials, something like that. And you can, and on one side, towards as you leave the upper part of town and you descend down.
It's the woman was before, right?
Yeah, right before you teleported into the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
On the way you can see there were some shadowy marks on the ground, and you can see some shadow assassins were here, and you can see many people dead here, there, and you can notice the guy Hide as he's standing there, the owner of Razorblade Kiss.
Oh,
And
Hidetto.
Hidetto. And you
Just
can
like-
and you can see he's laying on his knees before probably the most gorgeous woman you have ever seen, who is out of life now, and
I
she's-
go closer to him, just like he doesn't notice me.
it's
Try to
difficult to
seduce
tell.
him.
Probably he noticed you, but he doesn't pay any attention. He
Doesn't
just
care.
It's
And he
more
just
than a
looks-
minute, right?
she
I'm
looks
asking-
really
I
pale.
ask him.
Doesn't reply.
I just. I don't know anything. I'll just get closer to him. Don't touch him, anything, but just wait him till he will finish his morning. Like I don't want to interrupt his mood. Like I'm pronounced it.
Sadness over the death of a friend.
And I'm trying to wait if he will try to respond in a way, but I'm not interrupting
doesn't.
him. Like
It takes 10 minutes. It stands for sits there for half an hour.
okay.
I'll just tell him there is a place where you can find us if you want. And I direct him where I'm telling like the location of our home. If you willing to talk or anything, you can go there. And I
No, nothing.
it's not your business.
Yeah.
And
It's my business.
I actually just wanted to ask about the crest that the people was talking.
Okay, and as you come closer, you can overhear the conversation that there was a girl that some two boys chased over her with crossbows, trying to shoot her, and she was in a tree, and you can see it's not too far away. It was on your path, and you can see some scrapes of her clothes around the tree, and they're holding the same Breck family sigil.
And
do you know-
did you saw where the girl went?
The girl, she was chased by the young crazy boys, and she wanted to get into the one of the huts, but the boy jumped on her, so she kicked him and she ran, and she wanted to jump on the well and just lean over the fence next to the well, but she was shot by the crossbow bolt and she fell straight into the well, and it's
And
so-
I go to the like to the well.
and when you go to the well, and what you can hear, but the well was dry. And when you run, you can see it descends about 35, maybe 40 feet, and it's dry, and you can see her. She's just smashed there.
I lift her body out of
So as you take her, you can see her neck and her upper part of spine is broken, and inside of her back there's a bolt sticking out.
there. I bring her to the surface.
And just wide gaze, looking into emptiness.
Take the bolt. Take the bolt. It's a little bit different, or it's like a regular one.
So just a regular bolt.
Throw it on the ground, and I will take body.
Okay, meanwhile, while this is happening,
I have another ground for giant, and I like basically running and shouting his name.
and not only shouting, you can you meet some people. They mournfully just show you the way that they saw one half giant that helped them, and you can see his arm is still broken. It's swollen really bad, and he's just laying there. And you can see his forehead is just swollen and covering his eye, and he's badly hurt, but he's still alive. And you can see, you can see some of his teeth are missing just from the battle. How are you?
Oh, good, but look at you. Oh, you look so terrible. Poor guy. And I tap on his big hand, like, you know.
NPC.
These people, and you can see some
I
of the
know
paladins
that, so you
are,
don't need to remind me.
and some of the paladins are. Oh, nice.
What? True.
Yeah,
True.
that is correct.
So some of the paladins are taking
Want
away
to
the
get the-
wounded bodies, and he said, "These fine people helped me. They protected me. If not for them, I'd probably be slain by now."
Okay, let's go with me. I'll heal you,
Okay.
and you'll be good
Yeah.
by tomorrow morning.
Now he painfully moans as he stands and takes with his huge ballista with one hand, takes it on the shoulder, and limpingly follows you.
I'll take him with him because in the morning I'll be able to cast as restoration on him. So
You're not able to sleep with this.
I know
Right.
I will.
I rush to the temple with great speed. This takes mere minutes, actually, if it's this close. I need to write down and report the thing that teleportation can pass through the barrier. That's one thing, and the other that there has been invasion of of Khorinis. I assume since it's only a couple miles, then they have seen that some shit has gone down. But
Yeah.
I report this information and I just rush back.
Okay. So, and as you rush, you can see the larger part of the city is damaged in some way or another, and there are many casualties here. So, but it's not completely wrecked. There are some parts that were untouched by this ambush, but it's not ambush. It's like upgrade this
Siege.
siege. Yeah. So, and
You. Me.
What are you doing?
anything else before all of you meet at your place?
I want to go to
He
our
doesn't
place.
know where.
Yes, exactly.
Trying to walk
You
down
can
the
try to
city
go first.
looking for my mother.
Like,
She
make
was
your
here,
own
is she
stuff.
gone now?
Uh,
She probably is.
and
And I saw that one light was going to the hut. Yeah. Try to go there.
okay, so let's say at this point, as you walk around, you can see quite many whites dead, but none of them resembles to your parent. So you assume they probably survived, or maybe they escaped.
Any of stragglers? No? Any stragglers? Like lost whites?
Probably not.
No. Okay. Just walking around. Okay.
Okay.
Stephen, could you please help me locate
Yes.
the kind people who helped us out?
So
during
yeah,
the
you
siege?
eventually find
Find
Astra
me,
or Josh, and yeah, you meet up.
So hello again. I wanted to ask, what are your team's current goals at the moment?
Let's not talk about this now. This time. On my hand, I'm having a
Oh,
dead child.
I do not know this.
Like, I'm holding a dead child, child in my hands.
It's not that it's wrecked.
It's like dead.
Wrecked.
Well, do you need any help?
City needs help. Everything needs help at this moment.
I think we need to rest
We need
first.
to know if our loved ones can send messages.
Severius.
Hold on. Or can you check upon the people if anyway
We have the tea.
there is people we need to know if they're still alive.
We have the tea. We have the glass.
Did I use my glass?
Stay with us
Yeah,
for
probably
tonight,
not.
and tomorrow we'll talk about our goals.
There,
Okay.
we live at this
What are your
this
goals?
place.
What are your salary goals? How long were you willing to work in this place?
Look,
Our perspective.
I do understand you are interested in us, but at this moment I think
No, I mean, I am in your debt, and I would wish to repay that because at the moment, as far as
where are you staying?
Everywhere.
well, my temple is not very. The place I reside is not very far from here. It's a
Yes.
5-minute ride.
We actually, I think, at this point close to our home. Is it still up?
Yeah, it is. It's partially
Well, you have
destroyed,
many
but
rooms. You can actually stay with us.
We live in here if you want to talk with us, but
I could help you fix your house.
Mending.
yeah, basically.
I want to go inside and put body of Aurora on bed or on sofa or something.
Hey, you just lay there.
And when I put, I want to take the mirror and say words. Let's use.
And it's out of reach. It doesn't show.
Shit. Shit.
I would watch the hologram at this point.
Not sharing with everyone.
You're not coming to me?
So just tell that, oh, we got a hologram. We don't know.
We saw he opened
Yeah.
it. It was
We-
just
we
like
do-
right.
We do know. Yes.
Yeah, but then just I will watch it
This
this
is not-
moment. Let's go. We don't know when you're gonna watch it, so.
You know that I probably went to my establishment today. I always told that I will stay there.
We can ask him later.
Yes.
If you're gonna
If I'm going to. Just gold.
Do what you want.
So, like, if you want, you can stay at one of our rooms. We have plenty. So,
Well, it is definitely not an issue for me. I understand that this is a bad time, but I just wanted to ask, considering the invasion, I definitely would. Well, my proposition would be that the Valley of Mines is a place of interest for me, and I assume it might be a place of interest to you as well. If you plan on heading there at any time, I would gladly accompany you. And of course, there is still the matter of which I technically do owe my life to you. And if you need any type of favor, if I can help in any way, I shall.
are we all still in the room? Or do you left? And then,
I'm in my.
oh, you went
Party.
away.
Yes, I went away.
I think it is. I can talk for all of the parts, but the best thing is to gather tomorrow and talk about it.
There's a lot of
that
things
is
to talk about
that
it.
is perfectly acceptable
What?
for me.
There's a lot of things to talk about.
Yes, but now I have no more power to do anything. I just need to sleep. I'm barely standing.
Is the house empty? No, so
There's one more thing I want to do. Yeah, like just.
Well, then I shall not bother you anymore. I just
Hold on a sec.
just get out.
What?
This is
I think I
awkward.
understood why the
That's-
Khorinis was under attack.
Yeah.
Mephisto.
What? Where is she?
That's the question. Tomorrow.
We lost Mephisto.
She was going with Severus to the city.
Damn! And I run out.
Maybe she was abducted again.
I run to Severus' place. Like, fucking, I ride my horse to Severus' place.
Alright.
Jump on it.
At this point, his house is not destroyed, but the doors are broken. He's not inside. His dogs are not there too. But there's no sign of struggle or battle in his house.
He's out. Where the fuck he can be?
But you can see that he packed some of his things.
So
Not
he
all of
left.
them.
Yeah, that little pesky.
And at this point, as you walk, actually no, let me check where would the direction would be. What were you walking? Which area you were walking?
The area where I saw the mother.
Yeah. So at this point, as you're walking and as you finishing your investigation, you can see Lestat walking pretty hurt with his blunderbuss on his back. He approaches you.
You okay?
The family took her.
The family.
Helena, I told you about
Oh.
the family
The
that
high elf.
her captives, they took her out to the mansion. I didn't get a chance to save her, but listen to me. If I told you that all this damage, all the things that happened in the city could be, let's say, undone, could you help me?
Sure. Is she alive though?
She's alive. And she's been taken out of the city to be kept safe
By who?
by her captives.
The captives. You know them?
Well, they pretend to be a royal family,
We know.
but they are just captors of this innocent soul. I'll find the baby. Your elf friend told me where to look, and I will look, and I won't rest until I find him. And when I do, I will need your help. All of your friends' help. If that's okay, because if we can reunite the child with this Helena, all of the damage could be undone upon the city.
We'll do our best because we take care of the city.
That's good, me too. Stay strong.
You too.
Please.
The a hologram.
Hologram. As
It
you
does.
open, it appears and it's transparent and it's only the contours and shapes of Celestiana. And as she's talking, she's basically telling you the story that of the great dangers that she's been through since her service at the king's court, and all that her wages are increasing. That she
That's important information.
That's
Yeah.
a message.
that she's been going great, basically, and she tells basically all the things. She speaks about all of you as the party that she misses you, and she wants to be here. And the last thing she says, it's her gift, her partially what she's been working for. So her wages went into these just in case, and the hologram reaches out into the bottom of the box and does something, and some compartment that was hidden opens. As it opens, there's a large pile of diamonds.
Oh,
Of course, we will never see them.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I have restoration.
So what?
Not resurrection.
Only diamonds?
Yes.
A handful of diamonds. Okay, well, that will help. I put them into the bag of holding.
So there's that.
Oh god.
So,
The guy we saved when we entered the Valley of Mines, did he manage to return to the city? Because I told him to return here, to my
knows?
place.
at least at this time, he's gone there.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, poor guy.
Poor fella.
So, before all of you go to rest, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Right.
Is there like what time of day since?
I'd say it's 7, maybe 8 in the afternoon.
How does my crystal look like?
It looks like it's used its magical properties for today.
It's not damaged.
No, it's not damaged. I'm just waiting for the dawn.
Okay.
Actually, I want to check on one person because we kinda. I want to go to Scottabella
Okay.
to see if he's okay.
He's okay, and you can see that he's actually mourning the loss of some of his mercenaries. And
I
yeah,
give
but
him
they were
my.
fighting.
I give him my
And
Condolence.
condolence.
Condolences.
And I ask him actually, I want more information about how everything started. If he saw other people saved, if he saw certain people, if he saw Severius.
I didn't see many people. I mean, it was a nice, very wonderful day. I mean, the royal family all the way from the mainland came here. I mean, the celebration
one?
was huge. The Morgoth family.
Morgoth.
And I mean, a celebration was upon the city. All these pretty things, all these guirlands, all the stuff that was there.
Garland.
Garlands. I mean, city looked really pretty, and people were partying. Taverns were just full. Everyone was laughing, and everyone was having loads of fun. And then it just broke. Screams, orcs running around.
And everything went from Upper Town.
Yeah, that was the source, and me and my friends, all the people that were working for me, we stood up, took our weapons, went straight fighting and defending people. It's just so out of the blue. I just caught this. I didn't expect.
And I don't tell anything, but I think at this point I don't hide my emotions to him, so he sees like a lot of guilt in my face.
Can you show me
Like just like you feel when a person feels guilty, I think. Just like,
Doesn't say anything, but
I just feel sorry that I wasn't here at the moment.
it's good you're alive. I heard you helped the city, you and your crew.
Not enough, apparently.
It's enough. We did what we could. Okay. Let's meet tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you.
I leave home to sleep. I'm tired and sad.
Where do you put the body?
I prepped the body like beautifully, and I think I put in one of the rooms.
Oh, he's like, are you alright? I know you was quite close with that cold.
Shh. There's a lot to tell, but yeah, I'm tired.
Who did it? Was it the poets?
Yeah, and I'm gonna pay for it, and I go to sleep.
Someone's going to die.
And as you're about to go to sleep,
I go back to my place of residence and I want to speak with my superiors, basically do some research on shouldn't the barrier block teleportation out of it as well, and how could a gate out of the barrier, even if it is partly broken, exist? Basically, you understand.
So basically, what Vatras would tell you at this point, he's not sure about what could happen, what could have happened here, but the balance was greatly. What's the word for that?
Disturbed.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I'd say heavily disturbed. And what happened because not only orcs came through, but other parts of says some other from the shadow felt some beings that being controlled, the whites, the undead, and also they were bearing the gifts of a lich that was caused by the zombies. So with what you saw the coffins.
Yeah.
So it's a strange kind of deal, but looks like there are more forces working with orcs or for orcs. Maybe orcs are working for some higher scheme, but there's that. And there was some sort of a message, and actually what he tells you that you go to the private room, that the leader, one of the orcish invasion leaders, the shamans, probably the strongest and wisest spellcasters, he was restrained, put into a heavy armor that is not, the joints are melted, so it's unable to move. His mouth is stuffed, and so he cannot speak and could not move, could not cast any spells or anything. And it is ready for escort to the fire magicians, so they could extract all the information out of him. But it will take time, probably tomorrow. And he says that they're looking for the forces strong enough to just lead him there safely. So the cart would not be attacked on the side, on the spot.
Understood. So, what would be your recommendation for what would be most beneficial in this case for me to do?
Well, at this point, don't do anything rash. Listen to Lothar when he says he is the second in command after Lord Hagen left. What he will do, what he will say, we will listen.
Understood.
So if I hear something, I'll let you know.
Yeah, and I just go to my residence.
Alright. Okay, then at this point, I believe as you settle for night to rest, and
Oh, can I just, like, I come to your room, knock, and ask, can you lend me that, wooden vesticles?
The glass of tinted.
Yeah, before the night I would like to use it. So,
Yeah,
it's still, and I'll check on one thing with you personally.
okay, so good to know. And as you settle down for the night, you think about the events of today and all the casualties and all the stuff that happened. Can't help but starting to think what is going on and what are your best options to do here. And with these thoughts, with this kind of strange, unsettling feeling, you go for the night's rest, and for the first time in a few days, you actually wake up in the morning fully rested and your rest was not disturbed by the nightmares. And at this point, we end our session and we'll pick up
Everybody's there.
Sometime.
probably not
this
next
month.
week, maybe on the Monday if we will be all back. So,
If this place works.
yeah, if this place works, or
A lot of ifs.
We will see.
so if not, in 2 times a week we'll be back. So we'll have some things to do. Maybe we'll have some other plays, other one shots. Maybe we'll see.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, it's like it feels almost like a end of a session. So I believe at this point,
No level ups.
why not?
Yeah,
It feels appropriate.
Yeah.
Still
Level 8?
time.
Level 8.
Not
Level 8.
time. It will be
Level
so much bullshit when we will reach high levels.
I'm-
We won't
It's
be
the
able
DM to
see.
decide.
Yes, it's
Oh,
the DM
boy.
for the DM to decide it, but we still didn't use our full potential of this level.
Yes, you did not, but I mean, given the circumstances, all the things that happened, let's go, why not? Level 8.
Jesus.
So as you wake up in the morning, you find yourselves a bit stronger, a bit
Level
closer
up.
to your destination.
Purpose calling me.
I feel like I have a new level.
So, okay, let's, the thing before we go, roll.
Help.
Five.
5.
That's good.
Oh boy.
It's 4. It's okay.
I'll use the green one, I guess.
Alright.
7.
Shit. I'm afraid.
Two.
6.
That's good. I mean.
86 HP now.
That's something plus.
It's your
nothing.
plus your
Plus
constitution.
Ability, I mean,
Yeah, ability score improvement or feat.
Level 8.
Of course, charisma will be now 20.
4.
I need a
But
lucky
I will
feat.
take this home. I will take this one.
You should
Yes.
take a lucky feat.
Yeah, you should take a lucky feat.
So
Take a
you
look.
can. We'll fix it later.
Jesus.
More
Pathfinder
stuff.
feats again. Oh.
I mean, Pathfinder feats. Alright. Okay, so. Thank you guys for this quite intense session of battle and siege and engulf of the city. And yeah,
That's a lot of actually impact to the character, I think.
yeah.
At least for me personally.
Oh,
Okay, so let's see you next time. And
You boys and girls and all the other.
Steven, where are you?
What?
Okay.
okay,
I'm back.
if you want to, yes. So
not illegal.
you can multi-class if you want to, yes.
Let's finish.
The greatest